Yeah, multiples in here. We're tracking them. They're dead. In the face! Get out of here, son bitch. There's a camera here somewhere too. Let's sort that camera out.
Good morning, night city, a day in the life. I was on my own, catching a ride.
Give me more tree meds to fight. There we go. Here's a couple. That's one right there. I recognize you. To root out the darkspawn. Oh, intercepted. Oh, that's not good. Save her! Save her! Yes, good work. But anyway, she's joined us, and we've instantly given her presents. Ooh, there must be something we can do. We've got a couple of healers.
No. I feel my death upon me.
Yeah, it might even be on Netflix, I'm not sure. It was at one stage, but Netflix tends to cycle their library based on which country you're in. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
We can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
Ashes, maybe he has to snort the ashes. That's how they work. It's quite the saga. Holy balls, was this a big saga.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
No.
You have a responsibility, Alistair.
And they are swinging at the speed of light for some reason. What the hell's wrong with you? Yes, Morrigan, what did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. A disturbing thought.
Damn. This is how we summon the dragon back at the temple. We blow on this stupid horn that we picked up from the dude inside. Right. This is weird. I've got a body stuck to me. We are still crazy tough. Even on hard mode. We're doing some story stuff. And we got a cool AI gun that we're using now. Octopus balls. No thanks, Quartz. You can keep them.
I have laid the plan.
Oh, nice views up here, I guess.
I would call this a beautiful view of the city.
Ha! See? Was it doing that? So romantic. So romantic.
Things have changed.
Bakaneko got sick of it.
Lol at Johnny just rolling off the edge.
Good morning, night city, a day in the life. I was on my own, catching a ride.
She's got many nips all dangling in your face. Massive powers of persuasion. Now, more than ever, we must stand together and rhyme. I probably should have thought to check in there, but I am too dumb. Are you gonna kiss him? You gonna kiss him? No, no, I wouldn't advise that. No problems. We do look good in our matching armor. Oh, no, and he's off. All right, Justice is wasting no time to serve justice. All right, cool. And Justice, how are you faring after all of this?
This world is nothing like I thought it would be.
Here we are in Awakenings, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Oh, get out of here, silly shades.
How did you get here?
Oh, some weirdo threw a weird magic spell at us. Alright, so she's just gonna keep running, and we'll just keep fighting all these dickheads. Gonna get out of the fade, just be flexing on everyone. That's one thing I miss, not having Alistair. Every now and again he'd just get carried away, he'd be like, "For the Grey Wardens!" You're just hearing from over in the distance. Yeah, exactly. I will fight with you, but first, let me take a selfie. Come on, talking dude, we should team up temporarily. She is very powerful. Check on Barry. We'll check on Barry. Decisions we make. Ah, look out! he comes. Such a loyal motorbike. Give me a little belly rub. Rub his tummy. Well, I do have a secret weapon that I'm going to try and use. Let me just equip my secret weapon. Come on, hit him, you dickhead. There's no escapism. It's too real, man. It's too real. The Ministry of Mechanics. Ah. We're fighting a car. We're literally fighting a car. You think you can nail the core? No? Okay. For science, let's find out. Damn, girl.
Good morning, night city, a day in the life. I was on my own, catching a ride.
Well, we still can't catch a break with being sidetracked. Jackie was awesome. I love Jackie. We miss Jackie. Oh, I sense some drama unfolding soon. Oh, bonfire, that looks nice.
Sit your ass down a minute, honey.
Don't drink random drinks on the ground. Turret malfunction, let's just get out and shoot shit. Get down, you. Sit down. He does not look happy. Just quoted Anakin Skywalker, thanks man. And that's a child sitting there with a handgun.
Good morning, night city, a day in the life. I was on my own, catching a ride.
Huh?
Oh. Fuck off. Oh. There you go, there's the ultimate fail. I was reactivating the mines that I deactivated earlier. Like a dickhead.
Fuck!
Whoa, Jesus. Ooh, tense. Oh, you've got smart bullets too. See, I love how the stealing missions in this game, you know, you never feel bad about them. So, I am Santa Warden. I sneak through the chimney to steal shit from rich nobles. Oh shit, that hurt. Slap, slap, stab. There you go. You can do it, game. I believe in you. Oh no, it's just bloody old Tegrin. Dude.
Coin, stranger.
Get out of here.
Weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Something's coming. Something's on its way. Mountains are crumbling like statues of clay. Something's on its way into the darkness. We are one. Into the darkness. We almost run.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. How are we doing? Are we keeping cool or warm, depending on where you are? Apparently it's quite cool in the UK today. Meanwhile, it's quite hot in the southern parts of the eastern side of Australia today. So apologies if I get a little bit shiny throughout the evening. It's a bit warm and muggy. There's a thunderstorm on the way, so if we suddenly cut out, it's because lightning struck the internet or something horrific like that. So we'll see how we go. So meanwhile, Sparkle Source is on for a little bit, but needs to disappear due to booster side effects. That is fair enough. But at least the booster is done for you and you are sorted. Thank you everyone else who's jumped in chat already. So, Frosty gave us some warnings in last session about a particular decision that comes up with the mages. And the impacts or the negative effects it might have on our romance with Sarah. I've read up on it. I know what the consequences are. I don't know what happens with the story or what actually the decision necessarily is straight out. But we'll navigate that when it comes to it, which will probably be in a future session. We won't be tackling that mission tonight because apparently it's a massive mission. But yes, we'll navigate our way through that, don't you worry. Tonight's session, we are going to crack on with some of the side quests around the, what is it? The hinterlands and the Storm Coast areas. Possibly, I think I might be able to do a side mission with Varric. There's like a Varric mission on the map, so I'm thinking we might give that a crack if it lets us. And we'll just see where it takes us. Which character is Sarah? Sarah, S-E-R-A. She is the slightly cockney elf. The archer elf. The funny one. The funny one that we are loving so far. Yes, the blondie elf. I think you'd like her, Vito. Cool, so, what we are doing is first, I'm just going to clear up or collect the missions I had on the board here. So, in between streams, I've been doing all the boring shit. So, I realize why some people get frustrated now with the activities in this game, because there's a lot of side activities that's not particularly interesting. So, I've been going around the areas we've unlocked already. I've explored most of it. I've done most of the rifts, I think. So that's all done. We've leveled up. I've tweaked our gear. I've tweaked our skills. And we can collect these missions as well. And I think now the table is looking fairly clear. This all says completed, so there's not much else we can do on here apart from send people to get us some gold. So that's fine. We've just done that again. We shall back off out of here. Hello, Mr. Nobody. You welcome me to you, and I welcome you to me as well. Thanks for coming along, dude. Vito, sorry this you've missed most of this playthrough so far. No, don't worry, dude. It's easy enough to catch up. You'll see some of the characters. Now, there's also a couple of new characters we got in last session. We're going to get at least one more tonight. So I think we'll try and I think we'll be recruiting Blackwall tonight as an educated guess. We also collected the Iron Bull, who seems a pretty cool dude. He's a massive Kunari. We haven't talked to him much, so we might do that a little bit later. So, first up, let's jump into the world map. Let's go to the Storm Coast. So, up here, at the end of last session, we were tracking down the bandits that had killed a bunch of Inquisition soldiers. We're going to go... we killed them all, but then loaded, because there's a way you can challenge their leader and then recruit or force or whatever you want to call, forcibly recruit their soldiers into our cause. So that's what we're going to do. As soon as I can find it. Or is it the... Oh no, hang on. Storm Coast, there we go. Cleaning house. Cool. So, this is what we're doing. This is the quest. Cleaning house. We've found the bandits and dealt with most of them. We just got to take out the leader whilst wearing... Challenge it while wearing the Mercy's crest. Okay, so I have to put the amulet on. That's fine. As I've crafted it. Here it is, the Mercy's crest. Chuck it on. Okay, these special amulets are respected by the Blades of Hersarian, and fashioning them will allow our agents to negotiate with the cultists and perhaps gain some converts to our cause. So that's what we're doing. So, back to Storm Coast. That's, whoop, hang on. Where are we traveling in here? Up, oh wow, all the way up there. Shit, what's the closest? There is no closest. Alright, we will travel there and just run down along the beach, I think. Let's go. Cool, cool, cool. Is everyone settled? Oh, that's right. Pick our party. So I've been running, in between streams, I've been running with Sarah, Cassandra, and Vivian. Pretty decent team, I think. We're doing a good bit of damage. I've got Cassandra set up to apply guard to the whole party, which is then based on the party's damage. That is awesome. That is essential, I think. Any playthrough, you need to have a warrior. You need to go down. Let me show you, because I think it's important for anyone else who's considering playing. You need to have a warrior in your party. You need to go down the Battle Master skill tree, down here to the Horn of Valor. They blow the horn, giving the party a bonus to armor and damage. But then there's this enhancement here. There's upgrade. Horn of Valor now grants guard to your enemy each time they deal damage. Guard is like an extra health bar. That's the metal-looking health bar that will appear over our health bars in combat. It is awesome. You want it.
Are we to know what that means?
That joke I was telling you where I couldn't remember the end bit? So the man says, 3 eggs, a canary, and a soggy biscuit. Not bad, right?
If somewhat blasphemous.
It's funny.
Don't Google soggy biscuit. Don't do it. Oh, Sarah, she has got some hefty jokes. Welcome, Akshay. Thanks for tuning in. You're right at the start. So we're heading to deal with these bandit leaders. We're just going to run past all these other chumps because I've already cleared this area out and fought them a couple of times. Challenge accepted, Vito. Oh, I warned you, don't do it. It's not like reverse psychology here. Just don't do it. That's one thing you love about Dragon Age, the party banter. Completely agree. I love the party banter in all the games. Some of it's a bit, I don't know, average. Some of it is not spectacular. But most of it, pretty good. None of it's ever really terrible. You always want to hear it, so... Oh, big thump, but lucky our horse is immune to fall damage. Come on, run faster. Faster. And transporting around these maps gets annoying too. So, in the meantime, I've also done some of the... Well, we have to go through the damn cave. Ugh. Can we ride the horse through the cave? Yes, we can. Alright, that's pretty cool. Go away, you filthy spiders. Shut up. We're on a mission. Woohoo, and knowing is half the battle. Knowledge is power. Up the hill.
Whoa.
And we're stuck on a tiny rock. Come on, get over the fucking rock. Just admit, horses are not brilliant in this. But they are handy for falling great heights. That's the most useful thing they are. Most useful for transporting downwards. Falling with style. The mounts are a bit wonky. Yeah, they are. They need the Skyrim horses. The ones that you can bug out to climb impossible places. Or you get Roach from The Witcher, who just turns up randomly on buildings' roofs nearby. Alright, here we go. Save game. I'm not sure what's going to happen here, whether we have to solo duel, but...
Well, if you believe what's been said...
We'll see.
No, we can walk in without having to fight everyone. Where is Leader Man? Over here. Looks like a leadery spot to stand in. Nice beard.
So you would challenge the Blades of Hersarian? Or did you expect me to stand down because you're an Oxman?
We don't have to fight.
There's been enough violence. Stand down.
Right, because you Canari are known for talking.
Alright, so my whole party versus... My whole party versus him and his doggies. That's fine. We can do it. We are fairly mighty-ish. Mighty-ish. I think we are level 8 or 9. Can't remember if we just turned 9. I can turn invincible for a couple of seconds. And when I reappear inside something, it hurts them a lot. I love it. Boom. Have I seen season 2 of The Witcher? I have, and I liked it. I'm disappointed to hear that they've deviated with the story of Eskel versus the books and the games.
So long as the rest agree to play nice, right?
I think it's unnecessary. You don't need to change it. Leave bits out, sure, but don't completely change it. So that's disappointing, but otherwise pretty good. I did enjoy it. It's got me really revved up to want to play through the Witcher series now. But yeah, check it out. Oh, yes, Frosty, how did your interview go? You don't have the job as you don't have the experience, but the area manager is keen to get you into the Pathway program. So it's 16 weeks long, so you can become the manager next time. Perfect. That is still a good outcome, because it means that your hat's in the ring, you've shown interest, they have assessed your capabilities, they're going to help you out with training, they're going to do some grooming for you, so you can sort of ease into it for next time. Definitely a good thing. That's still a good outcome, so congrats and well done. And Mr. Nobi, you're in love with Jennifer. I think everyone is. Vito, you liked Season 1 better. I'm unsure. I liked more of the witching elements in Season 2 and the more straightforward timeline. But I still had a lot of thrill watching the first season because everything was brand new. No, I think there was good points for both, but yep, I liked them both. What are you wanting to talk about?
Your worship, the Blades of Hersarian are at your service. If you want eyes on the coast, here we are.
Okay.
I've not heard of the Blades of Hersarian.
Our work is often misunderstood, but we serve Andraste and whoever proves worthy of wielding us.
You and your blades are loyal to the Inquisition?
We're loyal to you. I suppose that's the same thing, your worship.
So there's no ill will over what happened with your former boss?
The man was a bastard. You're not the first to stand up to him. You're just the first to win, and we're happy with that. For some,
right.
I would rather swear my life to the Herald of Andraste.
Good.
Do you have anything to report?
Nothing of note, your worship.
All right. Never mind. We have recruited them.
Your worship.
To our cause. So Vito, the only thing you didn't like about Season 1 of The Witcher was the timeline jumping. Yeah. I was so confused at the start too, because I just didn't know what was going on till I suddenly figured it out.
You all right?
But it is kind of cool to see the origin story of each. Okay, anything else here to look at? There's a book to read. I'm not going to go through, we're just going to collect the XP. I've been collecting a lot of materials like plants and rocks and stuff along the way. So we're stocked up from that. I'm going to be using a bunch of that in future for crafting some awesome gear. But that is not yet. Okay, yep. Loot all the stuff, take all the things. Come on, loot the shinies.
Alright.
Cool, alright. That little thing is done, I guess. So, where do we want to go? We want to go to, now, let's go to the hinterlands. I don't think there's anything left to do here. Eventually we can do a quest to unlock something to go through there, but the rest of this map was just grindy shit. Nothing interesting at all. So, let us travel to the hinterlands. There are some story-looking side quests here. So let us start in the south eastern side. That's where we're going. Actually, I love working from home, bit spoiled from it now. It's definitely convenient. Depending on what you do, sometimes there's still a benefit to at least spending a day in the office with your teammates, but it depends on your role. But yes, it's definitely much easier, and I think that's going to be more and more common moving forward. more and more remote working, virtual offices, etc. And I think it's going to be a good thing. Less stress on the infrastructure, less time wasted commuting. Good things, I reckon. So Frosty, yes, definitely a good thing that they're going to be teaching you stuff. It's also good because you'll be eased into it rather than thrown in the deep end. So that will definitely help as well. But yep, well done. Glad to hear it's going well. You'll have to keep us in the loop with how the training goes, how the program goes for you. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to switch out. We're going to drop off Vivian. Nope, that went the wrong way. So we still want Sarah. We also want Varric. So bringing Varric and Cassandra. The reason I need Varric is because we're doing a couple of side quests here that relate to him. And I think it also, he has something to say about some of the things that we're doing. But we'll find out in a second. So, let us start with this one. So I picked this up earlier. A scout on duty is worried something has happened to a fellow scout named Ritz, who has tasked with investigating apostates in the area. So we're going to go search for Ritz, which is down here. Let's go, team, go. Omicron's put a damper on the plans to return to work. It definitely has. And there's definitely a lot more cases flying around, and some of the team members at my office have, at my work, have contracted COVID. However, fortunately, because they're all double vaxxed and boosted and stuff, they've only got mild symptoms, and they shouldn't be too badly affected. Be back to work in a week or so. So that's good. But yeah, it still sucks that we're still having to deal with this damn thing, right? Whoops, I shot a fox. Oh, knock the mage down. There we go.
One down.
One down. Good job, team. Yoink. 21,000 new cases in Victoria today. Yeah, damn. However, I think the state is like 90% vaccinated, I think. So, yeah, most people are, yeah, just got to stay at home off for a couple of days and they'll bounce back, which is pretty awesome. Yay for science. Beta, that's why you don't get the vaccine. You still get it and spread it with the vaccine. So what's the point? Well, I'm not an expert and I don't profess to be an expert and I don't want to delve into these controversial topics. But effectively, as I understand it, having the vaccine reduces... Yes, you can still get it because it's a virus that constantly mutates. The influenza viruses constantly mutate and change. That's why there's always a flu season and a flu shot every season that's slightly different. But as I understand it, the symptoms are reduced. And there's fewer people needing to go to hospital and fewer deaths as a result. So even though you still get it, and you still get the mutations like the Delta and the Omicron variants, I think it's, from what I understand, it still reduces it. But, like I say, I'm not a full-blown expert on the matter. You have an immune system to fight it, so no need for the vaccine. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. But some people have also had the same stance and then ended up in hospital or died from it. Vaccine boosts your immune system against this particular threat. But like I say, I'm no expert. I got the vaccine. I'm fine. What we need is mages. We need healing mages. They could sort it out for us, right? Although maybe they'd be blamed for it. Mages would get the blame. Actually, if there was COVID in coronavirus in Dragon Age, the mages would get the blame for creating it, I betcha. But yes, no politics on stream. Yes, exactly right. Look, there's good discussions to be had on both sides. Don't shoot the ram. Shoot the bad guy over there. There we go. You don't know why they removed healing from Dragon Age Inquisition? I think they did it to try and be a little bit unique or a little bit different and to force a bit more challenge, because if you can infinitely heal or infinitely use potions, you can just keep going, whereas I've had to be more considerate as to what I'm doing next due to the limited number of heals and potions and stuff that we have. I reckon that's why. It's a way to sort of throttle the gameplay, but it's not terrible. It's sort of, you know, things have a bit more of an impact, so I'm not hating it. But yeah, it's a bit different. Alright, I think we've found who we're looking for over here. You can break the game with guard and barrier. Yeah, exactly. And I'm trying to use both guard and barrier already. Alright, so... Ritz, you are...
I should probably report back.
You are definitely the person we're looking for. Me the talkie prompt. Update the worried scout on the status of Rit. I thought we could talk to them. Oh, when I came through here before and stumbled over it and I loaded back, I could actually talk to it. Alright, so maybe we have to go back to... Hang on. Is there... Investigate.
It looks like someone was having a picnic.
Yes. The mage must have been hunting for blood magic.
Mm-hmm. I think you were having a picnic.
This is a mage.
Eldreda, yes. I think that was her name. At least I'd heard other apostates call her that. The Templars attacked the apostate. I suppose I just got caught in the middle.
That's so.
The truth. I may have been, passing time with Eldreda.
So, she was hooking up with Eldreda the mage.
I take it the Templars interrupted your very friendly picnic.
Wait. Yes. At first she was just a mage who saw me and didn't attack, but later we... So, are you going to report me?
Am I gonna report you? No, but what has Varric got to say? Because yes, Frosty, Varric is handy here.
Look, kid, if you can talk an apostate out of her pants in the middle of a war, you've got a gift. Use it. Make contacts, get information, and help the Inquisition. Do that, and our lips are sealed.
All right. I can do that. And thanks for going easy on me.
Ta-da! New agent recruited. You don't need to kneel. And... okay, awkward cutscene. Very good. Varric's got a point. Varric's always got a good point. I love Varric. And now we need to update the scout who was worried, who is back up here. Let's do that so it's all together. The silver-tongued dwarf. The silver-tongued, gloriously chest-pelted dwarf. He is the best chest in the game. Even more so than the Desire Demons.
Damn it, Ritz, where are you?
Alright, it's all good, bro. Relax. We rescued.
I found Ritz and rescued her from an attack by the Templars. She's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time. It's dangerous out here for everyone. I'm glad the Inquisition is trying to put things right.
Quest complete. Most excellent. Now, let us continue back down. Okay, so there's a key I need to pick up here. Or a locked cabin up here somewhere. So we'll just run past. We'll go... we'll get this key, because we're going to make our way down to this area where there's some red lyrium. And Varric wants to get rid of red lyrium in the area. So we'll make our way through these quests as we progress on through. Alright, let's summon our horsey horse. And try and just run there as best we can. Vito, you're going to disagree on him having, on Varric having a better chest than the Desire Demons? I was hoping I'd get you with that one. I thought I might get your attention with that. Look, it comes a close second, right? The Desire Demons look fantastic, but you still got to be impressed and marvel at Varric's chest as well, right? The chest hair is real. So, Frosty, you've had 2 of the apple crumber ciders with ice cream today. It's like a spider. That sounds amazing.
Whoa!
Am I in the right area? Yep, we are here. Okay, so... Yeah, so I would have never have necessarily agreed with that being delicious, except for when Sparkle Sauce was here with me on stream. She made me have one, and yeah, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible. I could probably only have one. I don't know if I could do more than one at a time, or more than one in an evening, but yeah, it was alright, refreshing, especially get it nice and cold. Varric's great, not saying it's not. Oh no, no one's questioning that. We all know Varric is great. Oh, we got a red Jenny cache.
Ooh, worth a good bit.
The glory of his chest, Vito. Almost as good as a desired demon, right? Chest hair of the gods. That's it. Although, you're going to be disappointed because I've got Varric, you can see I've got Varric now wearing some actual armor instead of bearing his chest everywhere, so I've hidden the goods. Sorry, everyone. Alright, let's loot this guy. A letter found on a dead body. Brother, I have fled the circle, but I want no part of this mad rebellion. The Templars and my brethren have both gone mad, and their war has torn apart the very sky. Some of the other isolationists suggested fleeing, and I shall follow their example. It has been too long since I saw you, and I cannot be safe in Haven. If you can make it past the bandits and demons, join me at grandmother's old home northwest of the crossroads. With your blade and my staff, we can get through this together. Well, he did not make it. But we did get the key to the cabin up here. I think we might just come back to that cabin to we're only just going to get some loot from there. It's too much running around otherwise. I like to keep quests all together, but that's going to be a bit too far. So next is, why don't we tackle this one, Stone Dreams. So I found a diary somewhere where a man was talking about troubling dreams and his plans to find peace in a cave in the hills. So we're going to search the cave in the hills over here. So this is where we're going now. These are just some of the, at least more story-based side quests. Let's claim that spot. Alright, so let's run in this direction. Ah, put it back. There we go. We have an outfit that a Canary can wear that is way more revealing. You are correct, Vito. And once I've collected some more materials and I've got more flexibility in what I can craft, I shall craft you some glorious revealing armor that is both tanky and powerful and looks good. I just don't have all the resources to do it yet, so I'm still just wearing armor that we find along the way. It'll come. It will come in good time. Alright, let's take out these dickheads. Come on, teleport. Boom, yes. He did not like me appearing inside him. Oh, phrasing. So we're inside the search area. We're going to search a cave in the hills. There's a cave over here. Is that the cave? Or is there another cave? I think that cave takes us through into where the red lyrium is. And what have we got here? Oh, more just random bandit dickheads. Go away! I've got things to do. You're disrupting my missions. Lap him down. Alrighty. No man wants a woman inside him. Nah, it depends what you're into, right? Some people pay extra for that. Right, let's go. Let's go. There is a nearby cave I've got on the map, so let's just see if that's going to be the one. Might be two birds with one stone in this cave. Grab some more materials on the way. Yeah, so this is a cave, or is it a mine? Looks like a mine. Could be separate. Maybe there's another cave up there. Anyway, let's just bust in here. So this is a magical barrier. And when I discovered it earlier, it said you need to cast the opposite element on these barriers. So this is a frost one. So if I put fire here, shield is down into the cave. So are you referring to... Sorry, I'm having a hard time keeping up with chat, Frosty. Are you referring to the side quests in Dragon Age Inquisition getting a bit disappointing? Or is it a different game? Because some of these ones are a bit grindy and disappointing. But some of them, I think, are at least narrative related, so not terrible. Like this one shouldn't be too bad. Ah, I'm stuck on the ledge being useless. Oh, there we go. Hello. Knock him down. Yes. Oh, Stone Dreams. Quest completed. So that was the guy. Show me completed quests. Hinterlands. Stone Dreams. Kill the apostate. And he's planned to find... Oh, okay. So... he was still crazy. And he attacked us. And we beat him. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Just like many of these damn quests are. Alright, cool. So, next quest. The exploration part is nice. I agree, the exploration's not bad. It's better than definitely the other Dragon Age games, but it's still got nothing on the exploration you get out of the likes of Skyrim and Fallout and those sort of Bethesda games. But look, definitely the exploration is a bit of fun, but the main reason you're exploring still feels a little bit grindy to me, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, seeing red. Varric saw enough red lyrium in Kirkwall for one lifetime. Now it's everywhere, and the worst of it sings like the shard that drove his brother mad. Varric would take no small pleasure in destroying those. Locate and destroy primeval red lyrium nodes. So that is what we're doing. We're going to take out all the red lyrium we can find with Varric at our side. Because it is creepy and dangerous. Nope, that does not count. Okay. Grab some Drakestone and... how do we... oh, there we go.
Whoever this dwarf was, he was in over his head. Think you'll ever go back to Navarra, Seeker?
Why? Are you eager to see me go?
I wasn't, actually. But now that you mention it...
How do you know I wouldn't just drag you along?
Be still, my heart. I've grown on you.
Like fungus.
Oh! Ah, good bants, good bants. Alright, cool. So... that one's done then. Where to now? Up now we might go and... what was this? Oh, there's more red lyrium up here. And is that all there is on this map? Maybe we'll go up to this cabin here. Let's go up to the cabin. Nope, that was not it. And juggling side quests. Hinterlands, where's the cabin with a key? Cabin with a key. Deep trouble, nope. Apostates, nope. For treasure, I haven't done those yet either. There we go. Letter found on the corpse, just his brother. Yeah, that's right. So this is it. Let's go to this cabin, which is over here. What's the nearest travel point? It is probably going to be this camp here. We'll just run up on the horse again. Been trying to make these more efficient, but I'm struggling. So we'll smash a couple of these out. Then there's a cult nearby we're going to check out too, I think. Hello, horsey. Off we go. To the north. Think to the north. Yes. Jump off the ledge. Because we can. Run past all the dickhead mages and Templars that are fighting. Because everything respawns in this game, and you don't have to run far before things start respawning. That's kind of annoying. So even when you clear an area, you come back, everything's back again. Also, a bit of a cheesy design mechanism, because it sort of pads out the content a bit. Alrighty.
Whoa.
Here we go. Here is the cabin. It's like a noise.
This place is creepy.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Where'd it go? Is it still there? Still there.
Make it take you!
Alright, so that was also anticlimactic. Man, all these quests have just very little that happens at the end of them. Okay, Varric. What is next? Let's go get this next bit of red lyrium. It's nearby. Let's do that. Been trying to find the right level of side quest and exploration to do in between streams so we don't waste time being too boring. I had a decent balance, but these are still looking to be pretty boring when you hand them in. Oh, good hit. Well played, fellow mage, sir. What are we fighting? Well, there you are. Boom. Here we go. Okay, so... up here, is it? We get inside this place, right? The game isn't very long if you just do the main story quest. Yeah, the game is definitely longer with all this. Like, I've spent a good couple of hours doing these activities so far. Oh, we got to go in through the front, don't we? And yeah, like I say, they're not very story-rich. They're not as interesting. So we might not be playing this for that many weeks if that's the trend that we're going to be facing. That's okay. Looking forward to doing The Witcher 3 with its side quest, because apparently nearly all of them are awesome and interesting and linked. Right, no... Well, we got some Varric approval rating, so that's good, but no other comments from him. And there's one way up here. Alright, well that can wait for now. Right, so there is down here, there's like a little cult of some kind. We're going to come down here. Actually, we're going to go... Where the hell are we? We need to go to the crossroads first. And then down there. Hello, Theo! How you doing, man? Thanks for dropping in. We're just clearing out a few side quests. Then we'll do a companion quest.
Of course. It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here.
See where that leads us. No Winter's Graph spell approved minus 100. Approval minus 100. No, I don't have Winter's Grasp. I think I do have that spell on Solus, but Solus isn't with us at the moment. What's wrong, my dude?
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath, like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her
Asthma.
breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Alright, my dude. We are going. We're going to make our way down here. Bring up my journal. Why don't you auto put them on? Shallow breaths. That's where we're going. We are going down here. There's also a couple of other quests down in this direction. A young noble named Berend joined the cult in the hills. He is worried that his lover Velina has not yet arrived to join him. Where did we get that quest on? He was up here somewhere. I don't know. Go on down. Alright, fast travel to here, and then we'll just run down the hill. Yeah, so it sounds like this guy's wife has got a case of asthma. Needs those Ventolin puffers. Foul weather. Like what we're having now, with thunderstorms and stuff, it can upset a lot of dust and pollen. Give people a reaction. Whoop. Through we go.
Here.
A few cool towers around the area. Abandoned towers. Look at all the wispy air effects. I don't know if you can see that coming off because we're going so fast on the horse. No, we're not. Don't add effects to try and make it feel faster than it is. You see through your lies. Is this the right way? I think this is the right way. Right. Oh, I could have come up that tower. So there's a cult in here or something. Let's see. Dismount.
I know you. They call you the Herald of Andraste for what you did at Haven. But are you? The Maker has not told me.
Why would the Maker tell you? What makes you so special, lady?
I honestly don't know myself.
As I suspected, stories of you mastering the rifts are just blind heresy.
No, I can seal rifts.
Then prove it. Show me that the rifts bend to your will, the will of the Maker. Show me the power you wield.
This cult, what are you doing out here? What is it you think is happening?
The Chantry has fallen, and shown its imperfection in doing so. The Chant of Light was a lie. It was arrogance to think that mortal lips could frame the Maker's will, and so we wait in silence. The Maker has opened the sky. Soon he will call his chosen back to the Golden City.
Is that right?
Until later.
Until the Maker brings you back to us.
Until I just come back here on my own. So Ashkaya, Kunari held of Andraste, the irony. I know, and this is what I think upsets the Chantry even more, because it's not some human from within inside their own ranks. It's an apostate mage who is a Kunari and nothing to do with the Chantry. They hate it. And I think it actually triggered some extra comments when we were talking to them and stuff. It's great. I love it. Fuck the Chantry, I say. And look at this. I'm going to plant my flag. That's mine. Thank you very much. Alright, yeah, there's a dude we're meant to talk to, right?
Look, there are Inquisition.
The Maker has torn open the sky.
When the demons have cleansed the blood.
Well, should I be listening to these comments? I don't know, I always just plow on 3. I should slow down and listen to more of the general banter of the NPCs. I'll try and do better. Oh, that looked like it might have been a loot chest. Yes, and we got a staff. Thanks. Am I in here somewhere? According to the Wing Asher of Intiva. Small lore. Grab some dollars. Ooh, what have we got here? Random loot. Okay, we climbing the fence then? Minimap marker says there's a dude here to talk to. Is he up on top of the wall here? Oh, hello. Yep, that looks pretty good. He's got some potions on a bench next to him.
Greet you. My name is Hindle.
Hello.
Hindle, your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me here for potion.
What? She was fine. She hasn't had the breathing trouble in... All right, I can help. Here, I have some already made. Go, take it to her now.
Why don't you take it to her? She's your mum.
Hurry. Get her that breathing potion.
Oh, now he's making demands. Well, I will get it to her. But as this is a game, I must first do nearby quests.
Your mother and sister must miss you greatly. With your father's passing at the Conclave, no. We can never go back. The Inquisition can pick up the pieces of this world. We will find peace in the world to come.
Who are you talking to? You say my lady, but you're the only lady here. The others are dudes. Let's... Oh, there's more loots to grab here. I'm up. Now the, Speaker Anis person wants us to clear a rift nearby, so we'll do that as well. We shall grab... Oh, we got a new schematic, so that's cool. We can make some more armors. Some of these. Grab whatever that is. And down we go. At least we can go down ladders nice and fast. I do like that. It is slow to go up them, but it's nice and speedy to go down. Phrasing. Oh, there's a loot nearby. So I figured out what happens when the minimap's glowing. I can hit the search button, and you see a little arrow point nearby that will allude to something. And when we get close enough, we can search it and activate it, and then find something. So this one was dinging something in this direction, which is gonna be on the other side of the damn wall or up there. All right.
My father is gone.
Strong.
Then we can figure out. See, this is annoying too.
That's why people stop here, yeah?
Travel safely. Travel safely.
There we go, 60 gold. That probably actually was worth that little bit of dicking around to collect it. Is it in here? Grab that. Grab that. Take all the treasures from the silly cultists. Here. Over here. Is it upstairs? Must be upstairs. Look out, Varric. I'm gonna step on you.
We want no trouble.
Oh, there it is. Take. It's a fancy bottle. Oh, it's a collectible. Yeah, really? One of 29 fancy bottles found. I don't care about collectibles. You're wasting my time.
Please, if you meet my beloved, tell her I am waiting.
Who the hell are you?
Should be here. We need to be together when the Maker comes.
Oh, this is where I found a dead person.
I found a woman's body down the hill with a letter on it.
This letter... Velena is dead. But we were meant to be together. The Maker would not keep us apart. What am I supposed to do now?
You've failed her. Go home. No. Come and join the
The
Inquisition.
Inquisition needs men who believe as strongly as you do. Come and help us restore order.
Yes. If waiting here in the hills leaves innocents to die, then I will bring the Maker's word by the sword.
Excellent.
My men and I will lend our strength to the Inquisition. Thank you.
Very good. And Neil, no, just a bow thing. Cool, cool, cool. All right, very good. Yes, welcome. You are part of the Inquisition. Agent acquired. Cool. More agents we get, that also counts as things to unlock more perk points or allow more perk points to be purchased somehow. Like they count towards the minimum number of perks you need in a particular tree to purchase the more upgraded perks. I think. Does that make sense? Yes, so whilst I was adventuring and exploring, I found her dead body with a note on it, which was talking about them running up here. That's how we knew to find him in here. Alright, let's go bust up this rift. Let's save game. Bust up this rift and then take the asthma puffer back. Oh, that's the wrong button. That, alright. Come on, spawn, you silly demons. Ooh, good hit. And I'll watch as I... Oh, no, I failed. I say, they're inside them! Wow, this, now that we've leveled up a bit and we've got some better gear and spells, this is a lot easier than it used to be. Ta-da! Speak with the herald. Speak with Anais. We shall. We have passed your little test. We can indeed close rifts. Being a bunch of silly cultists. Do something useful. You.
Maker's tears.
You are truly
I was a fool to have doubted you.
Yes, you were.
May we serve you? Herald of Andraste.
This is a sign
Okay.
on the right course.
Help the refugees, listen and gather information, spread word. We're gonna take the noble approach, right? Help the refugees.
Have your people help the refugees.
As you say, Herald of Andraste. Some few will remain here, the rest will go forth to do your will. When the Maker calls you to your great purpose, remember that we served you.
I'll try. I'll try, you crazy cultists, you. Okay, back to the crossroads. Let's get this asthma puffer delivered. Righty, up here somewhere.
It's good to have commerce restored.
By the way, what's everyone's feel of the side quests so far? So the side quests we've been doing here, they have little bits of story tie-ins, but not juicy ones. Is this the kind of stuff that we still think is interesting enough to keep on stream, or you want me to just smash them out in between streams and just do the really big missions on stream? But Jasper Puffer.
Please, hurry.
Here you go.
Here you go. The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the Maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll give it to her right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
Very good. Quest complete. Hope she recovers. Is that her there? She's lying on the bed the wrong way round. That's part of her problem. Your head goes up the other end. You don't mind either way? That's cool. I want to try and keep a balance of some side quests that are interesting. And obviously the main story stuff will always be done on stream.
Mages, Templars, bandits, demons. Making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
What's going on, my dude?
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than luck.
Okay.
Good luck.
Luck won't put fat on your ribs.
Oh, we got to collect ram meat, and that sounds fun. Well, oh, now another thing we found is a phylactery. So, a phylactery found on a dead Templar belongs to his mage lover, Alendra. The phylactery could point other Templars to Alendra, and she may welcome its safe return, along with the news of her lover. So, we're gonna go find this mage, give her her phylactery so that Templars can't track her down, and also give her the bad news that her Templar lover is gone. So whilst not majorly contributing to the plot, they are tidbits of lore in between. I agree. That's why I like to try and have some pieces of side content as well, because it builds upon the lore. But, you know, go and kill 10 rams for meat. Not so interesting. Not so relevant, right?
I have heard stories about you, Herald of Andraste. I am Enchanter Elendra. I hope you find a way to end this foolish war.
If you're a mage, why aren't you with the rebel mages?
I was an enchanter in the College of Equitarians. We wanted tolerance, not war. By rights, I am sworn to join the rebels. But I had friends among the Templars. I will not fight them.
Friends.
I know my own strength. I have no fear of demons. I will keep to myself and harm none.
Right, well, I found your phylactery, though.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matrin.
Ah. I suspected he died when he did not join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war. And the fools who now fight it.
Enders mostly.
Matrin was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
There are countless ways for you to help the Inquisition safely without having to fight. We need wards reinforced and glyphs studied. If you have skill with healing, you could save many lives.
True enough. If the Inquisition believes I can help, then I will do what I can. My skills are yours. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Yay! More agents on the Inquisition. Here we go. So, Akshay, who are we leaning towards siding with, the Templars or the Mages? I know you haven't seen us play the previous games, but I'll give you a guess. I reckon you can probably guess which way we're leaning at the moment. Mages, you are correct. Yes, we're leaning towards the Mages. Look, although right now I don't think the Mages are innocent either, but I do think the Chantry is ultimately to blame, but then the Templars more so than the Mages, because the Templars were doing a lot of dickish things around Kirkwall and Dragon Age 2 under the instruction or the influence of the Chantry, although the Red Lyrium idol would have had something to do with it as well. And then the Mages have obviously rebelled. And now there's an all-out war between them. So right now, neither is innocent, but I still blame the Templars slightly more. Yeah, Chantry are pretty crooked. Yeah, I hate the Chantry more than anyone else.
More cold weather coming. Fool villagers.
And Vito, she looked like she said something wrong twice. You mean that person back there? Oh, well, we've exited now. We've moved on. I wish that some of these side conversations had the closer in camera as well. I don't find it as engaging when the camera's so far back too, right? Oh, she looked like she had two black eyes. No, wow. No, she didn't say anything wrong. She's been worried and stressed, which and anxiety and stuff. That's why she wasn't backhanded. Okay, recruit whistle. More winter, cold weather coming. More villagers, full villagers. Where are their coats? What do you mean?
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the Mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Farewell.
Cool. Another quest. Find 5 apostate cages. Cool, well, we're not doing that right now. Okay, that's where the rams are. We're not doing that right now. What have we got up here? Cool, so in this area, we've got some, we've got Carter. We've got some Carter doing some Red Lyrium mining. We've got a warden to talk to, or find and talk to. We won't do that just yet. We'll come up this way first. We'll take out these apostates in the area and investigate a cave. And then we'll do some Red Lyrium. And we'll stay away from this mage quest here. Alrighty, so we've also got a quest over here to pick up. Let's have a look at what that is and see whether that's something we do now or something I do in between streams. And then we'll head up north for a couple of quick side quests. Then we'll come down and find this warden who I'm suspecting is going to be Blackwall. We'll find out. So Frosty, this is pretty much standard for side quests in the Inquisition, yeah. Various iterations of a fetch quest. Yeah, and that's what I've read people complaining about, so I will smash those out in between streams. And we'll have the semi-little mini lore tidbit ones on stream. That's the plan, anyway. I think it's a good plan. I wanted to mark some tick boxes for side quests. Yeah, the BioWare copped a bit of shit for it, for padding content, you know, just padding it out. Lazy design, lazy things that aren't very interesting. Never mind. I'll get it done.
Watch yourself.
Right.
Bandits up ahead. Or something anyway. They're blocking the road.
Ooh.
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable, then hit them fast so nobody escapes. These bastards show themselves too early. They care more about driving people away than taking loot. They're either stupid, or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
Interesting.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
Several groups, some of them with bows. They've got better armor than most around here. It's too many for us. If you head out there, careful you don't get flanked. They don't take prisoners.
That's fine, we can take them.
Thanks for the warning.
In the elements. No, East Road Bandits, that's what we're doing. East Road Bandits. Let's sort that out. There are a couple of gems hidden side quests, mostly the companion quests. Yeah, companion quests are always awesome, and I think I've got Varric's one on the war table we can look at. So I'll check that out shortly. I'm hoping that's what it is. I'm going to be disappointed if that's not it. Yeah, companion quests in all of the BioWare games have always been awesome. They were great in Mass Effect. They were great in the other Dragon Age games. We're going to do them. Let's set you dickheads on fire about there. Oh, yes. Well, let's get in close. Let's get inside them. Boom. There you go. Sorted.
I doubt that's the last of them.
Anything else here? Yep, we'll have a look at that. Thank you very much. Okay. One more thing down here. Lots of little things to loot all the time as well. I'm really glad I've got the quick loot mod on because that would be really annoying by now otherwise. If it is what I think it is, it's
Come on, make another guess.
It's not a
In Thedas.
It has to be a place, not every place.
Perhaps if you told me the rules.
What rules? Everyone knows how to guess, except you.
They're playing 20 questions. So the Varric one I'm thinking of is not a companion quest, but it is an interesting flavor. All right. That's cool, as long as it's interesting. I mean, everything with Varric tends to be pretty good, so we'll check it out. More bandits. What are you guys doing here? What are you hiding? Boom. How do you like me now?
One down.
Sarah just shot a explosive arrow into the wall. It was a fail. Oh, that one was a success. Oh, Queen's Ravine. Interesting. Here's another bunch of bandits. Oh, nice. Nice yank there. Let's... Alright. We are more proficient with our spells and stuff now, so yay, go us. Who are these guys? Just randoms. Who just... That's next to our camp. That's our camp. The hell was this? Quest is complete. We've done it. What did we do? Completed quest. Hinterlands. East something. East Red Bandits. Fence the bandits on the roads to the... Oh. Well, that was dumb. Disappointing. Side quests fail. Alright, over here we go. Blood Brothers. So I found a note on someone. A Templar left a note for his apostate brother, challenging him to a duel. So it's almost like Carver and Hawk in Dragon Age 2, where one was a mage and one became a Templar, except in this case, the Templar really did abandon his brother, and he's like, no, come on, fuck you, fight me. So let's see what happens over there. How do we get there? That's the next question. Through this way to the north, perhaps? Can we go out here, or is this a dead end? Oh, we can go out. Okay. I'll grab a few of these things along the way. All of these things constantly respawn too. Oh. That fell down. Oh, that's a dragon. Whoa. Okie dokie. Right. Careful, everyone, because I don't know how to fight a dragon. Where the hell are we? Oh, there's an ocularum here too. Well, I won't do the ocularum now, but... Okay. Look out for that. How do we fight a dragon? Do they land? Can we just shoot shit at them? Actually, you really enjoy the dragon fights in this game, especially in the harder difficulties. Cool. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like them yet. Can't even hit it yet. Cool. What is shoot? Oh, there was a dragonling. That's dead now. Ow. I think we're going to be drinking a bunch of potions now. Oh, another dragonling. Maybe once we've taken out the dragonlings, the dragon itself will land. Is that how it works? Watch out for the big fireballs. Come on, team. Drink the potions. That's it. Now what? Oh, there's another... Okay. Another red circle here. Everyone look out. Alright, two dragons. Come on. Boom. Oh, get off me. Wrong button. More dragonlings down. Okay, let's get the loot. Oh, the dragon's gone. Huh. Okay. This isn't the fight. He's just harassing you. Thank you, Akshai. I see that now. Alright, well, harassing... complete. Let's go up here since we're so close and get the red lyrium stuff for Varric. Daisy! How are we both a knight enchanter and a rift mage? I don't think I am a rift mage. I am just a... Where is it? Knight enchanter. Oh, sorry, yes, we do have a rift mage skill. So, what I have installed is a mod which unlocks all the specializations, because I just hate having to get halfway through the game before you can access specializations. So I put a mod on, and then when I created a new character for the stream, because I was just testing mods out initially, yeah, it gave me the spirit sword move by default and that rock hurling move by default. So I'd never even noticed that's from a specialization. So Okay, whoops. I've been focusing on Knight Enchanter and Fire thus far. Alright, now let's try this again and make our way to whatever this is here. How do we best get there, though? That's all rocky areas. Go from here and go north, I think, is going to be the way. Let's travel there. In the base game, you can only select one specialization. That makes sense. I never realized that was a specialization skill. That's cool. What I'll probably do then is I might, in between streams, I might respec. I'll use the respecking amulet, take that skill off, and we'll just focus on the proper specializations. See how we feel. Because the other thing that was confusing me too is like, why can't I see all the other specializations for everyone else in the party to build them how I want? And then I read up and learned that, companions have their specializations preset, right? You can't deviate from their existing specializations like you can in Dragon Age Origins. But yeah, saves a lot of time. Look, I think it's a cool mechanic, how you unlock specializations, and, you know, some of them are based on either quests or dialogue events or whatever. I think it's kind of cool, but it's frustrating not being able to access those trees sometimes until you're like most of the way through the game. So when I saw there were specializations for this, I immediately installed a mod that would just unlock them. Because for me, when I played Dragon Age Origins... Going the right way still? Oh, I went too far to the west. That's fine. I loved playing the Arcane Warrior. Absolutely loved it. However, when I first played the game back in like 2012, I was nearly finished before I unlocked it. So I'm a little bit jaded from that. Alright, let's keep running just through here. Skip all the bullshit. So yeah, having then finally unlocked Arcane Warrior and understanding what it is, I'm like, this is amazing. So I had to do another playthrough, which is, oh no, it was a little bit boring, partially boring partway through because, you know, I'd already played it all. I was having to do it again. But good game still, very good game. Just unlock the specializations up front. Is there a mod for moving faster? I have seen one. I think it affected running speed. I haven't installed it, and I don't know how well it does or doesn't work. I would like horses to go faster and be less like steering a boat. Yeah, some of this transporting. Look, I have noticed that when you're in combat, you run a bit slower. That's cool. I mean, you don't want to be overpowered in combat. So it's already got 2 different speeds for running when you're in and out of combat. So they just need to make the out of combat speed faster, I reckon. I'm running towards the wrong map marker. Okay, over here. Dismount. Let's hit this guy. Boom. That's it. Knock him down. A letter found on a dead Templar. In light of the current hostilities, I believe our arrangement is no longer satisfactory. You are unable to reach me with payment, and I have no means of delivering the merchandise to you. I hope that when this unfortunate situation is resolved, we may once again do business. Ooh, was this a mage and a Templar doing business with each other? Interesting. And mercenary. Ah. Alright, so here's the other brother who came to fight the other brother or whatever. Can we get inside?
Let me try.
Alright, you do it, please. Open Varric. Go. Some loot here, which is not much. What are we looking at? Oh, another collectible bottle. Yay! Alright, that was a very disappointing quest. For all that. What a load of shit. What have we got up here? Ah, apostates. So, we need to take out some of the fighting mages. So let's go up here. Let's take out these dickhead mages. And go to a cave that was revealed from doing the star sign mechanic. Get the loot from in there. Then let's go and find this lone warden and see what he's all about. Daisy, you love this game. People said Knight Enchanter is similar to Arcane Warrior. Well, that's why I've gone with Knight Enchanter this time. Because it's the closest I could get to doing an Arcane Warrior. It's not quite the same, but that's okay. It's still fun. Apparently they were really overpowered when the game first released, but it's been since patched and more balanced now. So Knight Enchanters not as overpowered as they once were. Okay, I think we're near the battlefield. We should save. Oh, I haven't done a save. Oh, I can't save. Are we too close to the fighting? Nope, there we go. Silver-tongued, deaf hands, and the chest of gods. Varric has it all. He does. He's the one-stop shop. Knight Enchanters were literally broken. They could solo dragons, even on Nightmare. Really? Wow. I just remember Riker, who's a YouTuber who does a lot of action RPG playthroughs and guides and tips and stuff. Just in one of his tips videos, he said, Knight Enchanters are overpowered. That is all. I think, yeah, that's when it was first released. And his video was when it was first released as well. Drop him! That's it.
Make it take you!
Oh, another one here. Whoop. Boom. That is fun. Gonna go watch some Netflix. Loki, no problems. Thanks for dropping in, Daisy. Appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you again soon, but in the meantime, have fun. Say hi to Loki for us. And his variants. Ooh, we got another... Areas can be destroyed with enough of the opposite type of elemental damage. This looks fire related, right? So my staff is ice. Got it. And there's a piece of loot here. We'll grab that. Ooh, let's get all of you with a bunch of fire. Yes. Let's go invulnerable and... Oh, I missed. I missed with my appearing inside said bad guys. This guy seems a bit tougher. Hey, that's gotcha.
The King's Road should be safer, at least for the time being.
Hey, troublesome
I've been here
apostates.
before. Then I left.
Hey, good to know. Thanks, Sarah. So previously, Knight Enchanters needed to spam Spirit Blade and build Barrier, and that was it. I still need to put some more enhancement points into Barrier, I think. What have we got here? Ah, this was something about... Strenarium Loot Cave. There, yep, let's grab that. Let's grab all of these things on the way in there. Yoink. Yoink. If you ever do play this again, make sure you put the quicker looting mod on. It is amazeballs. So much better. Being able to just quickly loot stuff on the way past, considering how much this game makes you loot individual items constantly. Oh, we got a rare dagger. Rogues. And my rogues are all archers. Did we just get an epic staff? Flicked it too fast to notice. Yeah, I did. Wrath of Leviath. It is... it's not really any better. Gives us some cunning that we don't need. A little bit lesser. We might pull the upgrades off it and use it on something else in future. Alright, so that's all done. Cool. Let's go down and find out what the deal is with... Where the hell is it going? Here. The Lone Warden. One of Liliana's agents reported a man calling himself Blackwall, dressed in full Grey Warden regalia, and last seen travelling through Ferelden hinterlands. With so many wardens disappearing in the wake of the Divine's death, this Blackwall should be questioned. Let's go meet this person, and he just happens to be conveniently located near one of our camps. So Blackwall is an amazing tank and a Grey Warden. Well, that sounds cool. We will definitely use him at some point then. We've been running with Cassandra most of the time at the moment. Been liking the banter that comes with team members paired up with Cassandra, especially Varric. Oh, I fell. Let me in! Let me in! Oh, there's a ram. We need to fight rams and get their meat. Need to remember to kill rams. What's the best way through here? Can we go around? I don't know. Yeah, close. Hope we get to meet the hero Ferelden in this game. That'll be cool, because I'm pretty sure we meet Hawk from Dragon Age 2. And, oh, we've got a spot we can claim. That's mine! Okay. Oh, that looks like a dude over there.
Not us.
You guys playing nicely?
Line there and there, no gaps.
Oh, he's got recruits or something.
Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall? Warden Blackwall?
You're not... How do you know my name? Who said... Ah!
Ooh. Good interception.
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come!
Don't worry, we can deal with idiots. We can take him down.
Hold the wall!
Boom.
Here to fight. Stop and think. Wait for that.
Easy. Good hit by Blackwall. He's got a very lush beard. It's so luscious. Dense. Glowing. Hey, looting, searching.
Sorry, bastards.
Okay.
Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves.
Okay, so... He's sending them home or letting them go, or he was just training them to help themselves better? Unsure.
You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of Wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
That is true. They usually stay pretty neutral, although in Awakening we had to get a little bit political.
So where are the rest of you?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
Being a warden, such a thankless task. Yeah, and a short life filled with combat and bad dreams and going crazy and all kinds of horribleness.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
And that's what we did back in Dragon Age Origins.
Do you have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they'd disappear to.
Vito, you raise a good point. The harsh lifestyle of the Wardens is very, very much reminiscent of any kind of military or warriors of today. I do not envy those guys, which includes Vito and some of his friends that have been in the military as well. I know a couple of people also that have been in the military. No thank you. I'm glad I don't have to do that. Yeah, so what's next for us? That's a flirty option, isn't it? Where did that go? I didn't even hit the flirt button the first time. So what's next for us? No, we're not flirting with Blackwall right now.
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
What? Alright, let's click it.
Well, thank you, Warden Blackwall. But now where does this leave us?
Yeah, I'll be confused too.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
So actually, playing hard to get, and it worked. Yep, it definitely did, and now I see that that's what we were doing, playing hard to get. Wow. Stop playing games, just get on with it.
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed.
Mage Origins.
Maybe fighting demons from the sky isn't something I'm practiced at. But show me someone who is. And like I said, there are treaties. Maybe this isn't a blight, but it's bloody well a disaster. Some will honor them. Being a warden means something to a lot of people.
Very well, you are in, my friend.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Chthonic Muse, sorry. Completely agree. That is a dense beard, and that stash. That is a luscious, flowing stash section. Amazing. Alright, we'll keep our existing party for the moment. Which is these three for now. Okay, utilize Grey Warden Treaties operation is available. Okay, that'll be on the war table. What are these? Oh, these are the supply caches. Alright, I'm not doing that right now. I'll do that in between stream. Okay, so what I think we're going to do is we're going to head back to Haven. We're going to talk to a couple of our new team members. We're going to check the war table and then see what this thing is that's on there to do with Varric, because I'm very curious. I want to start doing companion quests because they're always super interesting. Now, we recruited Iron Bull in last session, but we haven't had a proper chat to him yet, so maybe we can do that now.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
Did Cullen tell you he was a Templar? He's not wearing the armor.
He didn't have to. Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down. Helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right into your face. Canary learned the same thing when we trained to fight Tevinter mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
You sound like you want to head down there and give the troops some pointers.
Nah, I'm no good at command unless I know who my guys are sleeping with and what they like to drink. Inquisition's already too large for that. The charges are big enough for me. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
The Inquisition has done all right so far without an Inquisitor.
That's because all we've needed so far is damage control, reaction. A group can handle that. Once you've sealed the breach, it's going to be time to make decisions. Someone's going to have to step up. Who knows? Maybe you sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't, but it could.
What do you mean there's no Inquisitor? I thought we were the Inquisitor, or we're not the Inquisitor yet, in terms of super in charge person type whatever. Not for long, hey? So yeah, we will step into it, right?
I'd like to know more about your work with the Ben Hasrath.
Ben Hasrath is actually a general term. You've got the secret police who investigate problems inside our territory. You've got the re-educators who take people with problems and fix their minds. Or make them disappear. And then you've got the spies.
How do the re-educators work?
That doesn't sound good.
I only know the basics. Wasn't my area. That said, keep a man awake long enough. Ask the right questions, give the right potions, and you can get him to say anything. You don't need blood magic or demons to change someone's mind. We're a lot more fragile than we'd like to believe.
And you're a spy?
Close. I am now, I suppose. But that's not how I started. They sent me to Saharan because they needed someone who could fight and hunt down problems. That whole island was a sack of cats. Incursions from Tevinter, Tal-Vashath, and native rebels fighting both sides. And in the middle, me, trying to wrangle the rebels and restore order.
I can't imagine that was easy.
Nope. I hunted down a lot of rebels. Lost a lot of friends to the Vince, or the Fog Warriors, or the Tal-Vashath. One day I woke up and couldn't think of a damned reason to keep doing my job. Turned myself into the re-educators.
Really?
Not many people would have the courage to do that.
I thought about letting some rebel kill me, but I couldn't give any of those bastards the satisfaction. The Ben Hasrath ordered me to go to Orlais, ostensibly as a Tal-Vashath, and work undercover. That's how I ended up here.
Oh, we can flirt.
I'm glad you're here, Bull.
Me too.
If you ever need to talk more about all this, let me know.
Nah, it was a long time ago. Thanks, though.
He really does have epic horns, that guy. What about you, Krem?
Can I help you with anything?
I'd like to know more about the Iron Bull.
The Chief. First time I met him, he saved my life. I never thought I'd work for a Canary, but he grows on you. He's not like any commander I've ever worked for. That's for damn sure.
That's what she said. I love how he just reveals his position straight up. Yeah, I know, he doesn't muck around.
How's Iron Bull as a commander?
If you know what you're doing and hold up your end, he's easy. He doesn't accept any less. If it keeps us alive, he leads from the front, and if you've an idea that'll win the fight, he listens. I've seen bands whose captains had to prove they were swinging the biggest sword. Bull isn't like that. The charges might give him more lip than you'd expect, but every one of us would lay down our lives for the big ass.
All right.
How did a Tevinter soldier wind up in a Kunari spy's mercenary company?
I wasn't a soldier at the time. I was in some trouble, trying to flee Tevinter. A Tribune and his men caught me in a border town tavern. They meant to make an example of me. Bull killed them. Gave up his eye doing it. Patched me up and asked if I was looking for work. I've been putting up with his jokes ever since.
Ooh, that's rough.
That's how he lost the eye?
Yes. The guards had me on the tavern floor when Bull came inside and yelled for them to stop. One of them saw trouble coming and figured he'd finish me off. The guard had a flare. Bull put himself between me and the blow. Big horned idiot. Didn't even know me.
What a legend.
Is it strange to work for a Kunari?
He hasn't tried to convert us to the Qun, if that's what you're asking. Bull's charges don't care who you light a candle for, so long as your shield stays up. If he hadn't told me he was Ben Hasrath, I'd have thought he'd left that life behind.
I didn't expect he'd tell you all that he was a spy.
Not the whole band, but those who've been around long enough to trust. He figures most of us would find out sooner or later, and it should come from him. Eyes to eye, he says.
Oh, that was his angle with us too.
He just writes letters back home. Lots of the boys write letters back home.
We'll talk later.
Alrighty. Eye of the Maker, good morning. How are you doing? And Chthonic, you like Krem? Krem seems pretty cool. Who's standing over here? Cullen? Sandra? Where is our new recruit? Where's Blackwall? Oh, there's some other side missions here that we haven't done yet as well, so we'll look at them if we need. Pinball. Barrack, Sarah, Liliana, Solus, Vivian, and Josephine. Maybe we can't talk to him yet then. Weird. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to go in. Talk to Josephine wants to chat to us, so we'll have a quick chat to her. We shall check the war table. See where that takes us. I never seem to get anything when I activate that. There was one time I got some schematics, but I'm not getting anything else. So, Eye of the Maker, given your name, I'm assuming you have some knowledge and fandom of the Dragon Age universe. Well, the Maker is all anyone seems to talk about in Dragon Age Inquisition.
She remains loyal to the Circle and the Chantry.
Can I loot this? Yes, I can. Alright, let's, a game. Yeah, the Maker is a Kunari. Changed my mind. We've met Sarah. How do we like the adorable bundle of ADHD? We love her. We love her a lot. We are probably going to try and romance and marry her because she is amazing and hilarious and has a dirty mind and it's fantastic. Yeah, she was really good. I think it was Frosty or someone in chat that mentioned, hey, you should go and meet her. You're going to like her. And we absolutely did.
Has anyone dared ask? No, I do not think. Ah, Mistress Adar. May I have a word?
You may have a word. Let me turn in any research there. Yep.
What did you need?
Well, as you are Talvashoth, people have asked. You grew up outside the Kunari homeland, but there is no easy way to ask your thoughts on the Qun.
Ah, the Qun.
I've met mages living under the Qun. Believe it or not, they trust magic even less than the Chantry.
Which indicates you have no reason to join them, and yet people ask how a Kunari could be Andraste's herald. It worries them if they believe it, and angers them if they do not. Convincing them of your good intentions will be tasking.
All of this because we are not some white human from the Chantry. Once again, we cop the racism. Very realistic. Vito, haven't seen or heard anything that makes her special yet. Yes, unfortunately, Vito, you've missed the good bits of Sarah so far. hopefully we'll get some good interactions with her when you're on. I'm sure there'll be more to come. I think you'll like her as well. Well, hopefully you do. Good luck endorsing me.
Maybe they'd go easier on the Qunari Herald if they knew of my winsome smile.
I'll be sure to add a postscript to my letters. Strangely, your mercenary work is not so inflammatory. People are fabricating extravagant tales of your heroics.
Oh, I'm very heroic.
There wasn't a group around that didn't want my help when a tough assignment came up. If you needed it done, Adar was at the top of the list.
I noticed. Leliana found a letter from the captain of your last company. He had nothing but praise for your skill in battle, but doesn't mention what part you played.
Interesting. I thought we had amnesia. I didn't think we knew about our past. So anyway, okay, so we were a Talvishoth mercenary, and we were a good one, and we remember all that. All right, cool, duly noted. Let's take a Meiji.
I cornered bandits we were chasing and convinced them to give themselves up or be devoured by pet demons. I conjured up a few wisps and they practically threw their weapons away.
If the Chantry had heard and mistook you for a Maleficarum, how daring. I hope life in Haven doesn't bore you compared to such exploits.
Oh, we can flirt with her too.
There are some people who've made staying worthwhile.
How wonderful. You must tell me who they are.
Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. The voice of our character really doesn't fit. Yes. I have wondered if I made the wrong choice. There's two voices you can pick. One of them is a bit deeper than the other. Given that we're a tall Qunari, I probably should have picked the other one. But this one sounded a little bit more sort of elegant and thus a bit more mage-ish, I thought. Whereas if I was playing like a warrior or rogue Qunari, I figured the other voice was a bit gruffer and better fitting. I kept flipping and flopping. Ultimately, I chose this one because I just thought it sounded a bit prettier to try and be a pretty Qunari. Anyway, we're stuck with it now.
Come to me, child.
Yeah, we're just a fancy, yes, exactly. Thanks, Jay. We're a fancy Qunari, that's it. But I think ultimately the voice probably still should be a little bit deeper because it's a bit like a human or an elf voice. But anyway, it is what it is. I've kind of gotten used to it now. Voice options are pretty lacking. The British voice you like more than the other one, yeah. Oh, that was my theory too. But ultimately, there's only so much choice you get. Alright, so I think we can grab the coin.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
In Hightown 3, Varric's Revenge. This is what I was wanting to know about. Oh, it's just a side mission. Ah, man, I thought we were going to get to do a character mission of some kind. Ruffles, I need a favour. Actually, let's call it a loan since I'll pay it back. I've got a letter from my editor in Kirkwall today. She tells me that Hard in Hightown 3, the repuncheoning appeared in print form. It appeared in print from an Antivan printer a couple of weeks ago. I'll give you a moment to contemplate the horror that is that title. I had my contacts in the Merchants Guild look for the author a couple of years back. The best they could find out after spending a couple of hundred gold was that Hyrule Ailenforth is a pen name. I could have told them that for free. You've got contacts with the Antivan print houses. Maybe you could find out more than the guild. Varric. So someone is creating forgeries of his work and making money and damaging his franchise. Alright, cool. To look into this matter. No, let's send Liliana. If this author has evaded Merchants Guild, the crows might be a better choice. Yep, go do it.
Let's see what we have.
That's only a little side mission. Okay, that is pretty tiny. Yes, so we shall be the pretty elven-sounding Qunari, the prettiest sounding Qunari you ever did meet, Vito. That's just kind of what we're going to have to stick to for now. Oh, we can do a war treaty thing here. This is Blackwall's thing. We can just send Josephine to go and see what she can do with the treaties. Yep, away you go. Alright, so... Oh, this is another one to... Horses. Holocaust. So, shards of Herald. Alright, let's spend some... What does this mean? New area unlocked. Sister Liliana. With thanks to our Lady Ambassador, I was able to study the scroll. The reference is vague, but it implies a connection to a temple, possibly elven. I followed the lead and believe one such temple stands in an oasis of the western approach. As to what may lie within, I cannot say. Reports of the place are cut off or have pages missing. I have yet to find a reliable first-hand account. Perhaps our soldiers can provide a better one. Enchanter and nerd. Would you like to gather your party and venture to the Forbidden Oasis? Right now. So... This is just a mission, right? It's not a DLC? Remember what the DLCs are called. What's happening over here in Ferelden? Can rescue some soldiers. Offer from the Blades. The Blades keep supply. Alright, let's send Cullen. Go do that one. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, we might check out this new mission over here on the map then. Let's walk away out of this. So I want to avoid the main story tonight because I think it's going to take a longer part of a session, so we'll do that in Monday's session. So I'm trying to just do other side content for now. To level us up, gain us some more allies, get us some better gear and levels. Save game. So if we go to the world map. Forbidden Oasis. So we're searching for shards of Andraste. Pretty sure that's not a DLC, right? DLCs are... Can't remember what they're called, but one of them was a Black Emporium. Right, so we're going to grab Sarah, we're going to grab Cassandra, and Vivian. That's not DLC, thank you, Akshay. Because we want to do the DLCs later on, right? Alright, let's bring this kick-ass party. No idea what to expect here. Something about finding shards of Andraste or something? Ooh, hello, dwarf.
Come to join us at the Oasis? It's actually quite the sight. It and the temple are further in.
Have you learned anything more about the temple?
Honestly, I don't like the feel of the place. No one does.
Why not?
Couldn't say. It's just a... feeling.
Anything else I should know?
Not much to tell. A mining company out of Valfremin used to have an interest here, but economies change, and they moved on. Strange the miners never marked the temple on their maps.
Jaws of Hakon and Trespasser. Thank you, Jay. I was struggling to remember what the names were. But I knew it wasn't that. I knew it wasn't anything about an oasis. Alright, so this is a new area, is it? Yes, it is. Okie dokie. So we've got some rifts and stuff to take out. Some camps to unlock. The grindy stuff.
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
This could help us.
Grindy stuff I will do in between sessions, so we're not going to go around doing all of that. What do you want? Cave spider study. Okay. Spider ichor and spider eggs. Yummy! Alright, so that's going to lead down there. Let's go across to whatever this is. Is it going to be questy related? Should I be up the top, perhaps? Yes, I think I should. There's a cave with spiders of doom and death, so beware. It's a cave pocket to Australia. Yes, spiders, my favorite. Awesome. Right, let's claim that. Yoink. Okay. Waypoint has been big, fat, hairy, long-haired ones with big eyes. Ah, gross. Ah, you're not selling it for me, man. Fortunately, I can have the camera zoomed out a long way in this one. They're a bit harder in games where it's first person, like Skyrim. This is why so many people panic playing virtual reality version of Skyrim. Oh, wow. I will do it one day. I will meet a frost spider or a giant frost spider in Skyrim in VR and probably have nightmares for days. They do a great job of horrific spiders in Inquisition as well. Well, I fought a few on the Storm Coast, but it was mostly in a dark cave, so I didn't have to look at them very much. I was just basically fighting a multi-legged critter, that's all it was. Temple of Pride, the entrance to a mysterious temple. The ancient elves called Solasan stands tall, foreboding, and sealed in the Forbidden Oasis. So let's go check that out. That reminds me, there's also, I think, a couple of things I was going to check out in the hinterlands too that look like to be separate little dungeon-esque types of areas. So, we'll have a look at those soon as well if we have time. I saved them for doing them on stream because I thought it was going to be more interesting. Yeah, do I want to be up or down? Oof. If uncertain, try and be high, right? It's easier to drop down than it is to climb up. No, in Mass Effect. Actually, the Rachni didn't bother me too much in Mass Effect. Because they are more bug-like than spider-like. They weren't great, don't get me wrong. Still a bit creepy. But it still doesn't bother me as much as spiders do in all these games. Even Dragon Age Origins, the spiders were coming down for the tunnel roof was the worst. Yes, and you hear that noise that they make, which also happens in Skyrim. Don't worry, when we play Skyrim, you can see me fight them to my horror. Once again, where is the Fade Rift? Why are we... Got a health bar for it. I cannot see it. It is forwards and left. Ah, there it is. Here. To claim... Oh, we claim it up there. Alright, well, let's do that since we're here. You love how shiny the armor is? It comes up pretty nice. This is still a pretty average armor. I'm looking forward to being able to make more, you know, cool and creative. Oh, I can't because I'm in combat. That's annoying. I can't climb the ladder because everyone's on it. Oh, yeah, welcome to the party. Good job, team. I'm looking forward to trying to create some more cool armor. Cool, sexy, mage, tanky armor. Quick save. Did I do a quick save? Why can't I quick save? We're too close. Still can't save. Fuck it. Let's just attack the damn thing. Beat it down. Alright, time to close a rift. Come here, dickhead. Set you two on fire! Throw a rock. There we go. Disrupt the rift. Let's do that. Oh, we should be careful of our placement because the next wave is going to be a bigger wave. Oh, not too bad. Can I get a disruption? No. Oh, they always fucking get me. These despair demons are horrid too, with the spells they throw out. Come on, team, let's go get that thing. Hate these despair demons. They are the worst. Yeah, that's it. Throw shit at me. I'm going to invisib. Come on, spirit sword. Yeah. Invisibrew again. Knock him down. Got it. Ugh. I was having all kinds of troubles fighting some of them earlier. Trying to close rifts. Some of them are rough. So Jay, you might hold off doing painting of my Inquisitor until I've got some fancy mage armor you like. Yes, fair enough. Good plan. I'm assuming I'll be able to make some cooler armor. I don't actually know. Just typically in these RPG games, when you progress more and get more stories and more schematics and plans and stuff unlocked, right? We should get some cooler stuff. Oh yes, silly doggos, get out of here. Loot and loot. Hyena teeth, okay. Now, I'm gonna try and get to that. That looks like a place we want to be moving towards. He attempted to paint her in plaid weave, though. Plaid weave, that sounds pretty cool. Is that like the sort of revealing woven armor? So Frosty, better armor, yes. Prettier armor is debatable. Don't think Inquisition caters to pretty armor outside the DLC items. No worries. Okay, that's fine. I'll still try and make something look cool, right? In all these games, I've always come up with something that looks half decent, so that will be my mission. I'll find out. Oh well, I look forward to seeing that, Jay. Hopefully, you can post it on our Discord in our arts and crafts channel. Find the door. Okay. Do we trick? Whoops. Oh, we can't swim. Okay, we can't swim. I was going to immediately check behind the waterfall. Nope, that doesn't work. Okie dokie. What about the waterfall down there? That's a long way down. Let's have a look. Yes, you totally should be joining our Discord. We have lots of cool stuff, including memes, pet pics, arts and crafts, lols, general chit-chat. There you go. Links are in the chat. They're also on my Twitch profile in the About section, and they are also in the description below if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. Okay. Ooh, could that be the entrance over there? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that didn't work. I was trying to jump into the water. I failed. Frosty, your whopper of a bruise is now more yellow than purple. It's progressed. Ah, that's true. That is also on Discord if you want to see this epic bruise that Frosty gave herself at work. It's very impressive. Still sore? I'm sure it is. Need to just rub a bit of elf fruit onto it. That'll sort it out, right? These hippopotos. Hippopotamus. Find the door to Solasan. Could this be? No. No, but we found some kind of quest up here. This is not turning out at all how I thought it was going to. Oh, there's a miner.
Why are you following me? I'm just looking for stuff to salvage. I used to work here. I know no one needs it.
I'm with the Inquisition.
Been out here a while. But I'll assume that's important. Doesn't explain why you're following me.
You came all the way out here to salvage old mining equipment.
Mostly, I wanted to go into this one cave. Used to store stuff there. Damn thing wasn't overrun by spiders then. I put my wedding ring there. Couldn't stand the sight of the thing. But I couldn't throw it away, either. Oh, it was a stupid argument. Part of me knew I'd still want that ring.
Okay.
I'll leave you be.
Right. See you then.
So is that the spider cave that Frosty mentioned earlier? So do we get to summon a grunt? We don't seem to have Mabari or doggos that we can summon or utilize yet. No, not yet, Vito. I kind of thought we would be, but it doesn't even... Have we seen proper Mabari? I know we've come across warhounds. Still haven't found a way into this bloody temple. And that's where she's stashing stuff in the cave. All right, so this is going to be... This requires a whole bunch of exploration, right? I'm not going to do that right now. What I think we want to try and do... Let's go back... I think it was the hinterlands. There's a dungeon entrance up there. And... I thought there was another place... Arteris, doing red lyrium mining there. And I thought there was like an area to get into for a quest somewhere. But oh, I'll save that for later. Now, of course, I can't find it. Mage hideout. Okay. Yeah, let's go here. Let's go take out the Carter. Go down here. Go to the areas we've already been to. You don't see a Mabari till Trespass, so you don't think, oh wow, that's the DLC, so we don't get him in the real game. That's a bit disappointing. Everyone loved the Mabari in all the other games. It's awesome having a doggo. Why would they take this away from us? Fail, BioWare, fail. Alright, let's go bust into a mine down there. Let's get on our horsey. Get more of these side content quests out of the way. This next session, we're tackling the big hefty quests. And I should change my... This one. Oh, that's what we're doing. Valamar. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. It looked like a whole area, a whole, like, different map area to go into, I think. I'm like, ooh, that looks interesting. We get a plethora of mounts instead, all of which are not that useful. But yes, you do get pretty things, but they're not cool. You can't pet them. That's one of the things that was cool about, you know, Dragon Age. Origins and 2 is you could pat your doggo. I think there's a website that exists where it just lists all the games that have dogs in them and whether you can pat them. Recently, I've been playing some Far Cry 5. You get a dog in that. It is awesome. You can pat him a whole bunch. It is great. Alrighty. Valamar, that's where we're going. Next area. Okay, seek out and eliminate the Carter leader.
Must be the Deep Road's access. It looks ancient.
Now it's a haven for thugs. How charming.
Yes, indeed. Save game, carry on. Like a mini dungeon or something. The game's Satisfactory, you can get doggos. In Satisfactory there's dogs as well. That's cool. And you've got dogs. I think you showed in your stream that you can also get dogs on Farming Simulator as well. So that was also cool. Games are just... Everything's better with a doggo or something, right? Games are just better with dogs. They should just put more dogs in games. Enough said. There's always an excuse you could throw in there for putting a dog in.
Goodbye!
Wow, what the hell was that? That was a big noise. Jesus. Another one up there.
Make it take you!
Put these guys on fire! Yes! Boom. Stop being tough. Fall down. There we go. Loot that. Loot that. So in Satisfactory, you can pat them and they give you prizes. Awesome. Need more hack and slash less glowy things flying. Frosty, you're loving Pathfinder Kingmaker and loving all the pets you can have fighting with you. Oh, sucks when they get killed though. Yes, that would be devastating. I like it when the doggos can't be killed. Fallout 4 is pretty cool with the doggo and that as well. Dog meat, he's awesome as well. I always played with him active. When we play Fallout 4 on stream, we'll be doing the same. Rigging a legendary doggo dog meat. Is there thing to look at? No. Nope, nothing to see here. Move along. Rightio. Oh, there's mods you can get to make your dogs into different kinds of dogs. That's true, I guess. A lot of games... It makes sense, right? Because it's want to be one of the more popular parts of the game. People are going to want to be able to customize it. It's good that you can do that. To be honest, I've done that in Skyrim because you can get Miko in Skyrim. And I just didn't like the scraggly look of him. So I changed him to be one of those cool looking hounds. Much more satisfying. Mods are the best, aren't they? Carter note on security. We should secure enough from outsiders. We should be secure enough from outsiders. I'm more concerned about attracting darkspawn from the lower levels. We don't have the manpower to push them farther in. Keep the product on the upper levels and barricade the bridge. Right. Ooh, we can bash this down. Ooh, requires a warrior. Yes, I will. Go be tough, Cassandra. Oh, kicks it down like a boss. Anything else in here to look at? Never had the dog in Skyrim? Oh man, missing out. Look, the Skyrim dog stuff was not as good as a lot of other games. I don't think you could pat it, for example. You could talk to him and give him loot to carry. This is a small room. I thought there was going to be more in here than this. Alright, so that's part of their stash, is it? Okay, let's make our way out here. Oh, yes, that's true. Some of the guards and NPCs do say stuff like stupid dog, but I think you can get mods that disable that as well. You know the one you followed for the quest, but you never keep him. Now, that's Barbas, right? The talking one from the Daedric quest with Clavicus Vile. I know the one. Yes, you don't get to keep him. He's not as cool anyway, because he's not a real dog. Although it is kind of cool having a talking dog, so yeah. Yes, I'm looking forward to playing Skyrim eventually as well. Angry note. First, Liska, now Brennock. Caught them trying to steal some of the product. Just a little bit. Just to keep, he says. Nug shit. trying to make a little extra on the side, thinking I wouldn't notice. I will not be undermined. Your cousin said we could trust Brenor, so you handle it. If I'm not happy, you won't be either. Duly noted. Oh, politics. Defaced Carter notice. Much of Valhalla remains closed to us. Anyone interested in changing that should meet here tomorrow. 1 hour past noon. Oh, there's a bit of a rebellion or a mutiny happening. And there's... Stop wasting time on the damn door. I don't care what's behind it. The mechanism's broken. Yeah, well, I don't think we want to be reading every little note that we find. Am I going to use the plate glitch? In Skyrim, what is the plate glitch? Please tell me more. I like hearing about glitches.
Darkspawn. These won't be the last.
Alright, let's fight some dudes and some Darkspawn. Fighting Carter thugs first though, are we? Yep, that's definitely Darkspawn. Oh, knocked him off the edge. Nice, that's really cool. Oh, I want to do that some more. Let me knock this dickhead off. Can I get on the other side and knock him off? Hang on, hang on. Oh, it didn't fall down. God damn it. So in Skyrim, you can pick up a plate and push it through a wall and go right through it with the plate. Ah, I think I have seen people do that. It's like a way to bug the collision so you can, like, clip through it. No, I probably won't do that. But I will be using one of the mods that I've created, which is called Weaponized Junk, which allows you to pick up and use plates as weapons. And you can smash them on people, and it's hilarious. We're gonna be doing that. For sure. Well, here's some more dudes. Oh, fail. We're all jammed in the doorway. Aha. He is tough. Gotta give him that. Oh, he was the leader. Oh, that was shorter than I expected. Okay, that was the Carter leader. Carter leader. He's down already. Alright, well, what do we got in here to look at? Weaponized junk. Yes, that's mine. It's with a Z though. I've done the American spelling for weaponized. Right, to use weaponized junk. It's super fun. Yes, it is pretty cool. You can pick up like barrels and vases and stuff and like smash them down, and when you hit someone with a big piece of furniture, it knocks them flying, and certain things smash and some things don't smash. I was quite proud of it. It actually made it onto the April edition in 2021 of Bethesda's Mods of the Month on their forums. So I was pretty happy with that too. Personal note scrawled in a ledger. It's good, tough red. Though red, sorry. It's good, though red. With the Templars severing ties to the Chantry, we should find buyers easily enough. It has to be the right buyer, though. We don't want anyone who'll get ideas. We need to control distribution. If travel across Lake Calenhad is secured, we're made. Most of the veins have been near the surface. There's none of it. There's enough of it, but if we find a deeper vein, a source, the take could be huge. Once we have a firm grip on the current operation, we can look into expansion. Alright, so it's just them talking about how they're going to expand their lyrium mining operation here. Hot Files. Did it ever make it to Hot Files? I don't think it did. No, I don't think it's made it to Hot Files, actually. Although, to be honest, I haven't been following its progression on the Nexus recently. I've had too many things to deal with, so I'm behind on tracking my mod. Oh, what's this? Replace gear. Yeah.
I don't think you have all of the pieces, my dear.
Need to find more gear pieces. 497 downloads on Nexus. Ah, I thought it would have more than that. Oh well. Yeah, it's hard to get the right attention on Nexus. I think it's had some more success on the Bethesda.net forums for PC and Xbox on there. But ultimately, one of the things that shits me about Skyrim modding is it's a double-edged sword, right? It's cool that it's very accessible and there's lots of help and ways to learn how to make your own Skyrim mods. I'd never done any kind of game development learning or studies. I was eventually able to get better and get good enough to create the mods that I've created just from self-taught stuff, as well as YouTube and other documents, and reading what others have done in their mods or looking through their creations. Very cool how that's very possible. The downside is there are thousands of shit mods. And those shit mods just pour onto the Nexus every day, and there's just a constant influx of just little shitty mods where someone's made like one little tweak. And it's good that they're able to do it, because they're learning how to do it. Some people think they're making amazing things and they're just absolutely garbage, but you know, good on them for creating it. But the problem is, it's just a constant flood of mods there, so it's hard for good mods to stand out. I'm not saying that mine is really good and worthy of standing out, but I had a hard time trying to get mine to have the attention that I wanted it to have, because I thought it was, you know, worthwhile. 9,000 views. Oh yeah, cool. Oh, and Jay, you found the same in the Sim 4 modding community. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I mean, you want it to be accessible, it's good, but then the problem is, yeah, it's a lot of people just publish garbage and it just floods it, so it's hard even as a consumer, right? As a gamer, you want to then find good mods to include in your game, and it's hard to find which ones are good and which ones are shit. I've thought about doing some videos that talk about the various mods and whether they're any good from a technical point of view. There's plenty of channels out there who do mod reviews. I was going to potentially do some stuff around the technical side, like actually delve into the code, delve into the form setup to see, look, is this well built and safe to use, or is it, you know, fraught with danger? It's a lot of effort to do this, right? So I just haven't done that yet. Frosty, you always got to sift through the shit to get the good stuff, yeah. 10,000 race menu presets in Skyrim, yes. And another 10,000 followers where someone's copied one, changed the hair and the name and re-uploaded it, yeah. So maybe once I get back into playing Skyrim again, maybe I will do that. I'm gonna go over there for the other gear. Am I distracting myself talking too much? I find this gear. But is the gear in there, or is it just the vault that's in there? Ah, so you've already used my mod, have you, Akshay? That's awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that's where we've got to put... Oh, I did get the other one. Haha. Need to pay attention more. Still got it in your load order. Awesome. Yeah, it's a pretty safe little mod. It's easy to add it, remove it as many times as you like. I've never used it in a proper playthrough. I made that after I did my last playthrough.
Outpost must have been abandoned centuries ago, and yet it remains relatively intact. Dwarven architecture certainly is sturdy.
Mm-hmm. Frosty, you watch a YouTuber Gopher, and he's using a mod that adds Khajiit follower in Indigo, and it's awesome. Yes. Indigo is the best follower mod you can get. He is always in my load order as well. And I'm familiar with Gopher. Gopher is sort of the first person who I ever considered watching Let's Play videos, because I normally don't have a big interest in watching. I want to be doing the doing. But Gopher is just such a nice, you know, gentlemanly dude. I actually have watched some of his stuff. And he used to do a YouTube series talking about the, oh, this guy's a big fella. He used to do a mod review series as well. And Lucian, yes! So Lucian is newer, but he's been well made too. I've never played Skyrim with the Lucian follower, but though he was also made with compatibility between Inigo, so they got the voice actors to both record lines interacting with each other. So good, so well done. I need to do that as well. I have used the Sophia follower. She's not bad, but she does get a little bit annoying at times. I've also used Recorder as well. Not a bad follower, especially in the old days, but sort of a little bit superseded now. But kind of cool, because he's voiced by Jeannie Liu from MXR and MXR Plays. Liang. No, Henry Liang. Oh shit, I can't remember the names. I think Henry Liang, Jeannie Liu. I don't remember. Anyway, all good follower mods. So, Gopher's got a current playthrough of Skyrim Special Edition as well, has he? Interesting. I might have to check some of it out, especially if it's hilarious and entertaining, because I'm always looking for tips on how I can do things better, or what I would do to try and make it interesting to watch. Big Vito, Sophia is annoying. Yes, she's really cool at the start, but she becomes annoying. I found a variable to tweak that really shut up her random banter, and that made it a lot better. That definitely helped. But in my next playthrough, I will probably not be using her. So Gopher's up to his 10th chapter, worth every second. Alright, thank you for the tip, Frosty. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to see what he's doing. What I, therefore, might try and do as well by the time we get around to playing Skyrim on this channel. Hey, Moon! Welcome! How you doing? You must be up extra early today. Thanks for dropping in. I look forward to our daylight savings being over and your daylight savings being active so we can actually catch each other and stream a lot easier. Yeah, you've got 8,000 hours in Skyrim. Damn, and you haven't finished the main storyline. Well, I've got a couple of thousand hours in Skyrim, but most of that is from mod testing, when I have been creating and testing my own mods. I've only got a couple of 100 hours of actual playtime, and I've only done 2 playthroughs. I haven't done everything in it, but I have now done the main story of the main game and the DLC. So, we're still progressing through here, right? Or does this take us back out again? Did we just loop around? Ew. So we've finished this whole area. That was quicker than I expected. Vito, took you 3 hours to beat the main quest line when you're level 19. Yeah, it's actually super easy to... well, it's super doable. Easy may not be the right word. Because of the way it's set up, you can just plow straight through the main quest doing nothing else and get the game done so quickly. But you can then go around and explore and do all the other side content afterwards if you choose. Absolutely doable. Right, so we really do appear to have finished everything here, right? The final boss is anticlimactic. Absolutely agree. Although I think there might be a mod that makes it more interesting. I'm going to check that out when we get to it as well. You want a proper dragon boss fight? Dragon's Dogma, such an underrated game. Okay, Dragon's Dogma. I haven't heard of that one. You never finish all the side quests in Skyrim? No, you don't. You basically play it until you get bored of it. Or you decide to do a new playthrough. But I do want to play through some of the quest mods. There are some pretty good quest mods that have been created. So I definitely plan on playing through some of those.
The Darkspawn are coming up through here.
Well, let's seal it before more join us.
Okay, so we've got more things to do in here. We're not done yet. What is this energize symbol here? Need to kill this guy first to see it.
One down.
Okay. Let's take this. This, where... Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we sealed the breach. Go us with our magical talents. Alright, that was cool. There we go. Looks like a Diablo level. Lurking, getting ready to work. No worries, Moon. We always appreciate you coming along, and we always welcome the lurkers. There is no need to feel pressured to chat and interact at all. And Frosty, you always get distracted by side quests all the time and the shinies, yeah. So I'm going to have to try and be disciplined in playing Skyrim. Some of these other RPGs are sort of a bit of training for me, I think. Where I'm trying to, you know, during our playthroughs, focus on, you know, one quest at a time so we don't get confused and get lost and people coming and going and viewing parts of the stream don't get lost as to what's going on. I'm hoping that works out and I'm able to have a more succinct playthrough in Skyrim when we get to that, and Fallout 4, because we're going to play Fallout 4 first, most likely. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've done everything we can do here. We've sealed the tunnel from the Darkspawn. Can't find anywhere else to go. Time for us to make our way back. Hard to risk the allure of loot and shinies. I know. Believe me, I know. It's almost a saying that we've had on this channel where I'm like, oh, quick, loot the shinies. Loot the shinies first. Loot first, talk later. So there's a prisoner tied up, and I'll go and loot everything before I talk to them. Gotta be done, right? Yeah, much discipline needed to keep it together. But look, when I do play Skyrim, I've got it sort of mostly planned out. There'll be a lot of epic graphics mods, so it's going to look amazing, as well as some suitable mechanics and talent or perk changes as well. I'll also be playing with all of the mods on that I have created, including my Tainted Blood mod, which allows you to be both vampire and werewolf, a hybrid. And I'm going to have that on from the start, and I'm going to have our character backstory as having mysteriously woken up as you wake up in the start of Skyrim. But he has no memory of his previous life because something's happened and he's been tainted with both vampirism and werewolfism. And that's how we're starting level 1. Low level, newbie vampire, newbie werewolf, no idea what's going on. Becoming powerful and mighty and saving the day. And dabbling in a lot of dark arts when they come up. We're going to be taking some dark power-up options as well. I think it's going to be fun. Always wanted to do something like that in playing Skyrim, and I'm going to be doing it. Using the alternate start mod to get all our stuff prepped. So when we start the game, we're good to go. Alright. Well, how much time have we got left? We've got a little bit of time. These are collecting caches, which we don't want to do. Cool. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to Haven. There's a couple of side activities for us to do in Haven. We're going to smash those out, and that'll probably finish us up for this session. In the meantime, I'll be able to do some exploration around other map areas and get us set up for the next interesting batch of story and side missions next week as well. So I'll have a bit of homework to do, but I'm pretty sure we'll pull it together. What we'll do first is we'll go in, we'll talk to the War Council, we'll check the war table. Might even activate another area on the map so I can do some exploration homework for that as well. then we'll do the other side missions that are in this area that I completely forgot that we even had.
Walk safely.
But there's a few Skyrim fans on here. Please tell me, what is your preferred play style and what is your preferred race? And what's the best guess that a lot of people are going to say stealth archer? Bright to high elf, of course. Using magic, hopefully. Or a bit of everything.
Thank you.
Mage, yes. Really need to finish my fairy mod off as well. We get some time to work on that. Vito Nord Warrior, of course, because Vito always plays the epic warriors. I should have guessed that. I should have guessed it. Akshai, stealth archer all the way. Yeah, look, I love doing the stealth archer stuff at the start of the game when you're a lot more vulnerable. But then I tend to transition to be a bit more of a magic warrior later in the game where I'll just run up into the battle, be using magic in one hand and weapons in another. You're in Skyrim, you gotta play a Nord, hey? You gotta play one of the locals. Can't disagree with that point. Although I prefer to play a Breton. I like the whole idea of the half race. I'll come back to this. I don't need to do that right now. Let's unlock. Unlock this area, right? Rescue soldiers missing in Ferelden. The missing soldiers have been found in a bog called the Fallow Mire. They're being held hostage by Avar, who demand to meet the Herald of Andraste if the Inquisition wants to see its people alive again. Interesting. Do we want to travel there? Sure, let's have a quick look. We'll just come back. Confirm. Bretons and Imperials were for Oblivion. Well, very much the Imperials, yes. And yeah, Bretons, fair point. Elder Scrolls 6 especially will be, I think, Bretons and Redguard, because that'll be their homelands, right? Or it looks to be their homelands. So maybe there'll be more Bretons and Redguards flying around there.
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
Interesting.
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
I was hoping we could negotiate.
I wouldn't count on it. These Avar don't seem to value diplomacy. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead. Wait, you're not squeamish about undead, are you?
It's fine. I usually play Necromancer, so it's all good. It's all good.
It doesn't matter. I'm not letting the Avar butcher the Inquisition's people.
I appreciate it. The Avar are holed up in the castle on the other side of the Fallow Mire. Make her willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive.
Alright, so that's what's happening in this area. We've got a marshy bog area that looks pretty chonky to explore. Alrighty. I will do that at another stage. Cool. Let's travel back to Haven and do the side content there. Go, go, go. Jay, you love the judgment scene that comes from finishing this quest in the Fallow Mire. Ooh, that'll be interesting. Ooh. Yeah, we'll do that sometime next week. That does sound fun. Especially if it's a juicy scene involved. Alright, so one place I haven't gone is I think there's somewhere to explore underneath the cathedral here. You've already been there? I don't think so, but let's have a look. Another thing I'm looking forward to, another reason I'm looking forward to playing Skyrim is because I actually do know that game fairly well, so I'm fairly confident in what we're doing and what I should do at what time. And I'm fairly well... I think I'm fairly well educated on a lot of the lore. So I reckon we can have some really interesting lore discussions when some of it comes up. Especially because a lot of fans like you guys also know a lot of lore stuff. So it's always... I always enjoy talking about some of the, you know, the world and the universe and the detail. I'm also looking forward to doing that with The Witcher, because I'm learning more and more about the Witcher lore at the moment. By the time we play the games, that'll be fun too. Oh, we can't bust in here. Right, I have been down here. Alright, never mind. Let's go back up. There is a quest to the north. Keen to see me play The Witcher? Yes, we will be definitely doing that. I have played The Witcher 1 before.
To research him in Nave.
And I've played the first chapter of The Witcher 2 and that's it. But we're going to be playing through all of them.
Parts from demons be available for sale.
To be honest, I'm not sure I would buy them.
So we're going to be playing through all of them, and Frosty has also put together some notes for me as well as to what order we should do The Witcher 1 stuff in as well, so I can try and make more succinct episodes of that. So that's going to be a fun time. I think I'm going to be looking forward to it. A few others are looking forward to it. That's going to be good. Moon, you've played the first two, but not the third. Normally it's the other way around. Normally everyone's played the third and not the others. I haven't played the third at all. And Jay, you've struggled with the first game, but I love the other two. Yeah, that's fair. The first game, look, it definitely is clunkier. Oh, there's Blackwall there. He's next to the merchants. That's why I couldn't find him. Let's go talk to Blackwall first, because we haven't chatted to him since we recruited him. Yeah, the first Witcher game was made with the Neverwinter Nights 2 engine as well, I think, so it's a little bit clunky, but look, the story's still good, the lore's still good, the voice acting's still good. But yeah, it really starts to come together in the other games. Moon, you're a chronological player. So are we, don't worry, we are too. And that's why I've been doing the whole series playthroughs on this channel. And look, I also want to look at doing the Deus Ex playthroughs with Adam Jensen. So we might play those later in the year too. And you forgive Dragon Age Origins for being clunky because you're addicted to the nostalgia. To be honest, Dragon Age Origins doesn't feel that clunky, especially when you remaster it with mods like I had. It looked nice, and it's a more tactical based combat, which is just different, not clunky, so I think it worked. I didn't have issues playing that when we replayed it a couple months ago, or a few months ago now. There he is, Blackwall. Been looking for you, sir. I wanted to talk to you.
Maker, look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
If I hadn't been saved by the Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
human?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Every time. Every time.
Do you object to my kind?
Of course not. Didn't mean to offend. It's what you do and how you do it that's important.
Exactly.
Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
Some worship me? I like that. No, I just want peace.
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
True, because they caused a lot of problems as a result. They've really erupted this Mage Templar war. I don't really care for the Divine nor the Chantry.
I've
I do want answers.
Of abandoned warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
You're oddly charming for a man I found wandering the forest.
I always thought myself more odd than charming. But I'll take a compliment from a lady. They're hard to come by.
It's the beard. It's the beard that makes him so charming, that's why.
I also find your modesty endearing.
And the praise keeps coming.
Hmm.
So, is there something large and heavy you need moved?
I was just looking to chat. No ulterior motive.
Well, I do enjoy our chats. I have to say, my lady, you're unlike any woman I've ever met. I'm flattered you'd spend any time with me. I enjoy your company.
Well, that escalated quickly. Wow. So I've missed the chat, sorry. Which one is your nostalgia kick, Frosty? That's right, we'll be hooking into it. Frosty will be directing a lot of what we do in The Witcher 1, so that's going to be fun. Between the two of us, we should have a nice, succinct playthrough. Actually, Dragon Age Origins was the perfect game. It was very good, especially when you get to play through all the different origins and then see how they actually link in with different parts of the story and the extra depth given to some of those side quests and main story bits. Very interesting as well. And Frosty, you've perfected your Witcher 1 build so you don't have many painful issues in combat on hard mode. Cool. I will be very interested in hearing more about that, because I struggled when I played it last time, because there's so many points that you can really scatter into bad places and just be bad at everything. So I need to try and focus on that. I might get your tips on that. But yes, played all of the Dragon Age 2 DLCs. We always play all the DLCs for all the games. So yes, we got through all that, including Legacy. So we learned a little bit more about the Hawk Legacy and where they came from and the underlying issues there. That was interesting. The other one where you meet Talus, that one didn't grab me so much, but the Legacy DLC was pretty cool. And for Dragon Age Inquisition, yes, we have those DLCs as well. We haven't played them yet. I'm told it's better to do them later in the game. Oh, yeah, and the last fight in the Legacy DLC was epic as well. Yes. Or are you talking about this one, Frosty? And Moon, who are we romancing? Probably Sarah at this stage, because she is hilarious and awesome, and we like her. I'm hoping we get some good scenes with Sarah next week, because poor Vito here hasn't seen how amazing she is. Or we've kind of put her on a pedestal now, so now she's going to live up to the pedestal, because not everyone's been able to see what she's like. Cool. After using strategy, fine. Yeah, no probs. And Frosty, you give me some tips. Excellent. Chat is all over the place at the moment. Now that's cool. Chat going crazy is good. I just apologize that sometimes when chat gets busy, I miss some of it because I'm not brilliant at multitasking, and I'm trying to find that right balance in talking to chat and playing the game and not getting either stuck too much. So bear with me. I am open to suggestions on how to do it better, though. Sarah just keeps getting better. Excellent. Well, I look forward to experiencing some of that. All right, Blackwall, tell me about the Wardens.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
Oh, okay.
The Blight's been over for 10 years. What do Wardens do when the world's not ending?
There is still Darkspawn. Just because we killed so many in Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone. And the world is not so peaceful that there's no use for good men with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Ferelden, on my own like always. Quietly killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
Well, damn it, we could have used your help in Dragon Age Origins, Blackwall. That was a real struggle. Story-wise.
You haven't had contact with other Wardens for a while. Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man. Besides, I've always been a loner. Works best for everyone that way.
So you have no idea where the rest of the Wardens are?
Do you find that odd? The Blight is over. We don't need an organized force. And orders don't change much from day to day. For the last 1,000 years or so, it's been just find Darkspawn, kill them, repeat as necessary.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
Yeah, so one of the things that seems to be happening here is the wardens are all missing, right? No one can find the wardens, and we found some clues around the Storm Coast, like journal entries where the wardens there were trying to find someone and they couldn't find them and left, so the wardens were looking for someone as well. So we're looking for the wardens are looking for someone else, and I don't know, I'll be interested to see how that pans out. So Vito, just a question, how are you reading chat? Are you on a second monitor? Yes, I am. I am on a second monitor, on a second machine, actually, because I use a dual stream setup. So I've got 2 PCs, 1 machine, 2 machines, and I have a camera sort of between. What I might do is I'll take a picture and I'll post it on Discord if you're interested. There we go. I'll take a quick pic now. I'll post this on Discord later. This is where you can see a little bit as to what the what I look at. And I use Restream, so I stream to multiple platforms at once. And the Restream toolkit includes a chat feature. So there's a chat window on my OBS, on my streaming machine, that brings all the chat together, and it also grabs and posts the chat into the others. So if you're on Twitch, it will then grab the chat of what you say and also put it onto the YouTube chat as well. It's not quite as tidy as I'd like, the output on those systems, but that's what brings it on together on screen as well as the window that I interact with also. Okay. Yes. So you're talking about Sarah doesn't like it too much. Yeah, Sarah seems to not like elves as much and doesn't like talking about elven stuff as much either. That's cool. We're a Kunari. She loves Kunari, and she's like thirsty for Kunari as soon as you meet her. You love how tiny Blackwall looks next to us as well, yeah. It is a cool element. That's one of the things I was keen to see how it was going to be, playing a Kunari that just towers over everyone else. It's pretty fun. Big, mighty, elegant, fancy, pretty Kunari mage. The best of all worlds brought together. There's something here. Find Tegan's notes. Found his notes. Wow. That's a hell of a quest. Really is a lot of boring quests in this game, isn't it? This was the enchanter guy, I think, wasn't it? Or the potion maker guy? Remember now. Right, we'll walk over and we'll give him.
We cannot stay here. Why not? Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore? That we declare our independence and march off to some hold and do nothing?
Better that than stay here with this Inquisition.
You're awfully quick to dismiss the people who saved your life, Matrin.
Yeah, Matrin. Sit down, son. Pay attention.
I've heard about Valroyaux. This is not right. I will not be joining them. At least the Inquisition does not stand directly opposed to the Chantry.
Correct, although I'm not really in favor of the Chantry. And yes, at Valroyaux, the Templars basically literally slapped down the Chantry leader and then warned us that they were basically forming their own organization and they're going to oppose us.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
How did you come to be a Templar?
It seemed the right thing to do. My family are tradesfolk in Denerim. I could have become a cobbler like my father, but this seemed better. It's a chance to uphold the Chantry's laws and help the mages through a troubled time.
I'm surprised to hear that.
Not all Templars want to make mages into prisoners or villains. Some of us just want to keep a balance and let you practice your craft in safety. One person trying to do something can make a difference. You should keep that in mind, Harold.
Interesting.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
The armor does look awesome. That's the best looking Templar armor we've seen in any of the games so far. But yes, we also, that is true, we have met good Templars. Cullen is one of them. There was a couple good ones in Dragon Age 2 and in Origins, so they do exist. Yes, Fetch Quest, always a Fetch Quest. Almost as bad, if not worse, than the Fetch Quests in Mass Effect 3. Yeah, I reckon these are probably worse. Like, I've spent hours between streams just clearing and grinding and... Anyway. Story elements and the characters are good. Just gotta try and remember that that's why we do it. Alright, my man.
You're back. And in one piece.
What's your notes?
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
How are your people holding up?
No one's declared me a heretic recently, so I won't complain.
Alright. Let's go.
Farewell.
Quest complete. Another fetch quest complete. Was there anything else to be done here, or that is it? Got one here. The right armor. Oh, that's just creating armors and stuff. And that's the special shipments, and that's looking pretty much done. There's something in the war room. I'll look at that separately, but I think that's probably going to do us for now, I reckon. That's all the side content. I really was hoping we were going to get some more Varric action with the Varric item on the war board, but yeah, we didn't. Damn it. I'm sure it'll come. You loved Cullen's story arc in Dragon Age Inquisition. You mean what has happened or what is yet to come? Because even what has happened so far with Cullen has been pretty cool. So if he gets even more awesome, I'm looking forward to seeing that. And Frosty, it's why you never hit 100% in this game. If you do the main quest and the companion quest and the side quest needed to level up, if you don't go out of your way though, it's far too annoying. And that's coming from someone who does the 100% achievements on a lot of games. So even Frosty, who has done 100% completion on many games, doesn't do it in Inquisition. It's even too much for Frosty. So Jay, all over it, but that is what is yet to come is great. Okay, cool. Awesome. No worries. That's all good. Cool. And yeah, collections, I'm not even bothering with collections. I keep getting disappointed. I'm like, oh, there's something on the map here. What is it? Oh, it's a bit of treasure. Oh, it's another collectible bottle that no one cares about. I fucking hate collections, man. Such a drainer. You tried and only missed 2. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I'm not an achievement hunter person. I'm not a collection hunter person, and I'm not a 100% completionist person. I get too bored. I don't have the time. Anybody got time for that? We got more important things to do, like, you know, saving the day, romancing characters, and blowing shit up. One of them was inside the mountain mesh. Oh no, so you couldn't even reach it. Oh, orcs. That's what sucks. At least in Skyrim, if you get bugs like that, you can use the console and stuff to just sort of fix whatever you need to, but well, that sucks. Okay, cool. Right, well, that's it for our session tonight. Look, I apologize. It wasn't quite as interesting as I was hoping it was going to be with the side quests. So more of these side quests and fetch things I'm just going to do in between streams. We're going to do the interesting character and story missions on stream with a few of the other side quest missions that have a little bit of lore and interaction sort of, you know, just sort of sprinkled in there. But hopefully I'll get a bit of a better feel for what to do on and off stream. But look, in the meantime, thank you very much for coming along, and thanks for talking to me. Thanks for sharing your knowledge and your tips on the game as well. thanks for talking to me about Skyrim and sharing your thoughts and what you like about it and how you like to play. And next session will be Monday night, Australian Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time. Check it out on my Twitch profile. You can see the schedule in your local time zone. There will be the same events that I create on YouTube as well. Eventually there will be the high definition edited versions of these put into episode format on YouTube, but they are a number of weeks away before I get up to this, probably a month or two, but they will eventually make their way up there as well. So next week, we're going to jump into some of the hefty story action. I'm keen to see what happens with this whole mage stuff. The mages have said they want to form an alliance. I think something's going to go awry. I'm looking forward to see what drama comes out of it and what unfolds. But we're probably going to be tackling that in our next session. It's going to be thick, it's going to be juicy, it's going to be delicious. And we'll see what happens next. Thank you everyone for coming along. Thank you for talking to me. This has been Nerdedness. I've been Shade. You guys have been awesome. I can't wait to hang out with you again, and we'll catch up next week.